Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
You're here.
Existing.
That's wonderful. You shouldn't.
Oh,
Well, damn. I guess I'm gonna get banned.
I ban all women.
hey, that's not nice way to talk about women.
I don't have to worry about being nice and talking to them if they're all banned.
Yeah, we only don't want to talk to women. Virgin.
I'm cardboard. I'm made of
We're
cardboard.
gonna have sex, baby boy.
If I get
Usually,
wet, I'm gonna
like-
die.
Usually, life finds a way, but I guess not for you.
I'm sorry. How about you go do something that'll kill you?
I do that all the time.
Should I go? That's true. That is perfect. Hello, everybody. We're here playing video game, the role play, the tabletop game, the RPG, the visual novel, the telenovela.
Once.
Gaps and satellite.
We are playing the 5Darps. We missed last week. We weren't here last week.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was too much
Air.
Yeah, air. Can't do it. Not then. The stars were not in position.
Mercury was not in retrograde.
Mercury was not in retrograde. Whatever the fuck that means, man.
I don't even know what that means.
The UVs were too high.
That's true.
Stars, not a line.
But this time we're gonna be here. We're gonna come back to here. We're gonna talk things through, and as we jump into this area, one of two people will tell us what happened last time.
I appreciate the honesty. You're going for this. at
I'm
this
just
point.
saying, it's how it goes.
Yeah, we
It's
know.
true. Anyway, last time in 5Darps, the team is preparing to leave the Beast Gear world to go back to the world. Galen talks to Castanet a little bit about, don't worry, Panther Warrior is alive, and also he might be part of, he might be the new guy. He might be the bull to the cuck chair that Judgment is sitting in. We're
Is
not
he still
gonna-
a cook if he leaves?
It's true. If you leave, it's not the same thing. Anyway, yeah, they talk about it. We learned a little bit more about Castanet. Castanet was more of a welder at the time. It was less about dueling and more we're taking welding. And Kate's like, hey, you can kind of work that us with us when we get over there. And it's like, you know what? Dope.
Yeah, because this is still a college for other things. It's just also you can get credits for dueling.
Yeah, this is also a college, but also you duel.
Yeah.
We finally see Peridot and the card leave after whispering foul secrets into Sam's ear that we'll never know. And the team prepares to go out. Show up and make sure that people who have to be situated in places are situated, considering the situations. At that point, the situations. And with that, we get a cop to help us out to lie to everyone else about everything. We start heading back, and the cop stands near Duel Academy, smells the air, and goes, okay, nobody panic. I think the world itself has shifted slightly.
Just to the left. Don't panic. Don't panic.
I'm not saying it's like a capital S shift, but maybe your furniture got moved around. So if you find your cupboard in your closet, or if you find out that people don't remember things that they should, that might be a thing. So, just go in there knowing that. And the team goes in there knowing that. And they go back to their dorm. Kate makes a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She makes a witch into a woman. She's a woman now. She's got a glove.
She got a glove and maybe still a third eye. Who knows?
We're not checking to find out, but she seems to be.
I mean,
chilling with
we're
us, so
not
whatever.
checking.
I mean, you're saying that like it's anywhere else. It would be in the only place it's ever been.
Also, yeah, like
and-
if you look at their token, Aaron, about there,
Yeah.
about there is the
Yeah,
cutoff.
I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
Just so you know where it's supposed to be. The team finds Miss Records. Miss Records like, wow, guys, it's crazy that you guys are here. It's been a bit, and then Taliesin runs his fucking mouth and starts prying, which turned out to be the correct move as he is taken away from everyone else, and we all follow. We talked to Miss Records a little bit. Turns out that she has also noticed the entire world has shifted slightly to the left a little bit. If you remember the whole thing about a guy being hit in the head, I mean, that happened, but no one remembers it. It's fine. Jones is fine. Nothing as bad has ever happened to Jones. Jones is straight up chilling.
I mean, that's pretty good since apparently he still hadn't woken up in the other timeline.
Yeah, that's pretty bad if that happened the case, but it's not the case, which is pretty dope.
Pretty neat.
It's pretty neat.
No crime happened, so no punishment has to happen now.
No crime has ever happened.
Yeah.
We do learn that primarily, I guess let's just do it in terms of extreme importance. Miss Records has jump timelines and knows that she has jump timelines and has essentially been in like fight or flight mode the entire time because she happens to have also brought with her, she was supposed to be in prison, you see. But it's fine. Someone else did tradesies with her unwillingly, and now she's here and she's carrying some sort of philosopher's stone. Here it is. This is the stone. It's like a dealer card, but it's called Justinial, and it's pretty fucking strong. It can be everything you're reading in there, so it's a pretty powerful card.
Oh yeah.
I was planning on never ever showing us this stuff, but she saw us fight authority once and was like, actually, I kind of fuck with that.
She's no longer considered a potential final boss for this campaign, so she can do whatever she wants now.
Let's go.
She's free. She's free. She can do whatever she wants.
Unless Taliesin pisses her off more, and then maybe.
Her shut up counter is currently at 3. She better hope she doesn't have more.
What are you gonna do if she maxes it out? What the fuck are you cooking?
I don't know.
Taliesin just sitting there, guys, I know for a fact that she potentially could have killed me.
Yeah.
Why are you all on her side?
Well, she potentially could have killed you.
Yes.
But she didn't.
Yeah, that she didn't.
Yeah.
I could kill you anytime, Tally, if you want to get that fucking specific.
Out of everyone, I don't think you could.
Now it's a challenge now. I think.
You know what? Oh, Gregor, this knife just dropped in front of you. Whatever will you do with it?
Fucking Tally pulls out their fucking judo moves. They haven't shown anybody yet.
Judo.
No, it's just like, all right, Tally, all right, let's see what you do. And then he gets shot by a gun.
Taliesin just pulls out a gun.
I made this.
Flips him like 3 times.
I made this in shop class.
I did, yes. It's a homemade
Flips him like
firearm.
3 times.
I got tired of the magical bullshit, you see.
And then we see another
Sorry,
Gregor.
what? What's
I'm
your
from the
part?
universe that survived that. Fuck you.
I love the idea
That's
that you're
hey,
like,
man.
I'm tired of magical bullshit, so I made this gun. And then we go and think of like Cyber Soldier or like Cypher Soldier in like the fucking actual Yu-Gi-Oh meta who has a giant assault rifle and has 200 attack points.
It's the more magic a setting has, the funnier it is when a guy pulls out a gun.
It's true. The more powerful it is, the funnier it is.
Very
Bullet
true, very
rules,
true.
you know.
Besides, what if you made like a
Maybe
barrel
Lucas
dragon
was
gun?
like-
That's pretty powerful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I miss
Another
Barrel
barrel
Dragon. That's a
dragon
big
gun.
guy.
Yeah.
I'll just put gold on it so it can channel magic. It's fine.
Right? This is
Anyway, yeah. We also learn a little bit more about the incident where she gets hit in the head. She did not see Susanna at the time because she was busy looking to find out where it was at the time.
Yeah.
She knew it was in that bike. She just didn't know it was in exactly what spot in the bike, which she started tearing down the wheels.
Yeah, and then she also told you guys that she knew who did it, maybe as well.
Yeah. At that point, we all have confided that I think that we are generally working with each other. There's no reason to have her be a villain. We're cool with each other. At that point, Phantom Dealer goes, okay, one thing. While we're all talking, can you ask about Apollo? We go, yeah, where's Apollo? He's in jail. Went to prison. Jaywalking. So, he is in jail. She saw him in jail.
Damn.
She was previously in jail. And they go, well, you guys are basically useless to me now for reasons that we've discussed previously. He's over there, we're here. We're gonna go that. So peace out. You guys take care, don't die. And then Argo left with him.
Skippity doo, here I do.
He did say that. He did say all of those words.
Yeah.
It gave me gender envy.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't mentioned Benny's little hair bow.
I think it's beautiful. Like, there's no reason to mention it. It's self-explanatory. Beauty is self-evident.
Yeah, I found it on the ground and I put it on. You want to fight?
I honestly just thought we were in the universe where you had a gender identity change, and I was cool with that.
No, I'm masked.
Okay, all right, good to know.
Oh my god.
Legit, I'm masked and just happened to know that a bow looks good on me.
No, it does. It really accentuates your silky hair. I love it.
Yeah, silky like a man.
Silky like a... Okay, I'm starting to think that there might be an active break. I'm not sure.
We can't
I'm
say
not
that.
sure if he's really... Yeah.
We can't say that.
No, we can't say that yet, Gregor.
I'm sorry.
Anyone else want this egg? Why are you laughing?
Anyway, if we find, because we kind of know where the pursuit deck is, if we find it, she does tell us that we can contact this person from the, what's the name? I forget. There were hunters called Crystal. Who knows who she is? She could be anyone.
Yeah, it could be any fucking person in the world, honestly.
Yeah, we can message her if we want to like sell that off or something. And at that point, we all agree that we should start looking up to see what's changed since the last time trip that we just did.
And yeah, that's basically everything that happened. You guys got back here. You guys have decided to go and get the deck first off, if it's still there. You guys are also wanting to figure out some things that have changed here. You guys were also told of certain change that was about.
Here.
Yeah.
Is it me? Did I change?
Yeah, the Chancellor.
Yeah, and our
that...
homie is back.
Yeah, he's chilling.
The one, the only. What's his name again?
Yeah,
Price.
the only homie.
The Price is back around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And let's not also forget the outcome of the last tournament was flipped.
Mhm.
Instead of Raw winning, Raw won and Obelisk not win.
Well, you have to think about it too. Like
the other way, yeah.
You have to think about it too. Like when it came to that, maybe that had to do with the fact that a certain Raw teacher was still at the school.
I'm sorry. I just imagine Price coming in with a backwards hat and like a speakers going, yo, I'm from the cool universe. Gregor, what are you doing here? I say as someone who is not shocked that you're here because I'm from a different dimension, you see.
Yeah. That definitely is a different dimension version of of Du Bois, not the same one.
Yeah, I'm a different dimension, yo.
It's a different guy, just a whole
Nudities will be back.
whole new
In
guy.
my dimension, we were all cool and didn't ask fucking questions.
There we go. I had to go and find.
My dimension, we had no snitches.
Had to go
Yeah,
find.
he also got the
version
credit
of
for
him.
Millennium Dueling in this universe.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know if I have another price over here, but I had to go find this price. So he's here now. He's right there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't I throw that bitch a high five?
Party in this universe.
It's a party.
Yo.
You guys would have made your way out from Miss Record's room. As you would do that, first off, almost forgot. Here's some things for your penis.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
My penis is feeling pretty
here's
good.
Here's some more woundities for your penis.
Oh yes, here it comes for my penis.
Oddly enough,
Penis.
not the first time someone who's watched a woundity has heard that. But yeah, you guys would make your way outside of the area. Upon doing so, you guys would now be in a world where you have the knowledge that you do, that several people have changed, and nobody seems to have even thought about Susan. No one seems to have even
Susan.
thought about her in this world, meaning that most likely no one's gonna even notice that she's gone, other than all of you.
It's fucked up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
At this point, you're not sure what you can really do. According to the Fairy King, you guys are still technically not in the same world as them even. Unfortunately, you can only handle the things that are in front of you, but it's on your mind. You'll try to figure out something to do. That being said, as you guys step out of Miss Record's place, what's on your guys' mind? First off, you have made it back home, which is good. You guys haven't really rested, but you don't feel incredibly tired after coming back from where you were. You guys were mostly just riding on motorbikes. You guys are good. But it is still like, you know, the thing of we were in another world and we were fighting for our lives. But, you know, calming down too early could also cause you to have your people endangered in this world. So who knows? I would like to know, what do you guys want to do?
Isn't it?
Well,
Probably go for that deck, right?
Yeah.
We can't all go for it, right? It's a little weird if we all just start crowding
that's
around the
right.
main entrance.
Probably
Yeah.
Carlson should go since he knows the code.
Mm-hmm. All
By
right.
knows the code, I mean the buttons to press, which we all
And maybe
know,
like
but, you
a
know.
1-up so that like he doesn't get murdered or something.
Yep, he wants to go with Taliesin.
I can keep an eye on him. You guys see Cecilia just look over with a smile.
She walks over here though, confidently.
Okay, I'll go with him.
I mean, guys,
thought it was
I'm not
funny.
actually fully blind.
I thought it was funny. Don't worry, man.
Okay.
We
I thought it was
know,
funny.
We know.
You're gonna go with them then.
Yeah.
Okay. Kate and Tally, you guys will potentially go and collect a deck.
Yeah. Apparently, Price is back as well. So
Yeah, not it. You just see
I mean, I was
Casty.
I was gonna suggest shock treatment in case he recognizes you, Gregor. Then we can be like, oh, it's our Price, or oh, it's a different guy.
Honestly, it may
Oh,
actually
he's
be
real good
better.
at lying.
May actually be better if we send her, since we know the one that sent Gregor away would have had to have left, right?
You're right.
So
Yes.
if anything, it might have to be Casty. But I said not it.
Casty, dips don't work like this when the world's in danger or our lives.
we'll come with you.
Okay.
You could stay behind us.
It's fine. It's not like he's going to do anything. Broad daylight and such.
I mean, if it's not the him we know.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I did kind of set him up. I will admit that. So, you know.
I'd like to go and check on the Raws. I want to make sure if they're still doing whatever they were doing. Also, if things did change as for the last tournament, I kind of want to check on and see what's going on with Nye and the others.
Oh yeah, that would be different, wouldn't it?
Potentially that could mean that deck is in someone else's hands, or in the one it was supposed to go to, or even never made. So
I could probably look around then as well. I sort of have a bit of a connection with that card now. So maybe I can feel it or something?
See, there we go, progress.
So what am I supposed to do?
I mean, at that point, yeah, I can... what else do we have not covered, right? We have the stuff with that. I mean, we could try and look a little bit closer into what's going on with Jones in this one, right?
You could also let us know what's going on around here.
You see the witch grab onto Cecilia.
The two of us are new here, right? You can show us around everywhere.
Yep, and they have.
I mean, if we are gonna be walking around, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and they have a good spiritual connection, which means if you guys discover something, you got like 2 detectives with you.
Yeah, I guess I could show you guys around.
We should probably start with the geese. That way they know what to avoid.
I will not be starting with the geese. You can show them the geese when you're done with your thing.
Okay. Are you scared of the geese or something?
Yes, I'm terrified
scary.
with the geese.
I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah.
Benny, everyone's afraid of the fucking geese.
They are?
Yes.
I thought it was a
I
bit.
don't know if you missed it, but like I would often tell you, I'm scared of the geese.
I'm not afraid
I
of the
thought
geese.
you were saying that as a haha joke.
Gem, I mean this in the nicest and sweetest way. That's because you're weird.
Oh. All right then.
Well, if Jen's weird, then I'm weird.
We know.
Yeah, we know.
Oh.
This is falling apart.
This is a gotcha moment or anything. You guys are great being yourselves.
Oh,
You do
that's
things
sweet.
that we don't recognize, which includes feeding the geese and not finding them scary.
I've never fed them before. I don't have a death wish.
You know, I take that back. You're less weird.
Well, yeah, when you feed a lion, you do have to be careful about being mauled.
The fact
we're
that you
not
consider them a lion should be reason enough for
Exactly.
you.
Well, yeah, but
Let's
Everyone
put it
loves
this. Let's put it
lions.
like this. We were cool with the fire lion.
yeah.
We ain't cool with the geese.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was weird. You guys are bringing up the geese now. Like, I thought you guys were joking because you were fine with the lion.
The lion's a spirit. We don't know what the geese are.
Well, I mean,
Those are
the
regular
one thing
human
we do
geese.
know about the geese is the fact that what we saw them do to those people who were chasing Susan in that vision, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do
I
that.
think we owe them.
Yeah, okay, we're cool with the geese.
I'll go get them some bread later. You just see
Okay.
Samurai walk off, like start making his way away. Looks back.
Oats.
Oats.
Yeah,
Bread is actually
could,
bad for them.
bread could like expand in their stomachs and stuff, and you don't want to give them too much of it, if any at all.
Yeah. And make sure you don't give them rice. They will explode.
Understood. Okay.
Oh, and there's one that has a pimple on their beak.
I will not be getting that
one
close.
just
He's not feeding them. That's
I
your
will.
job.
I will give it to you
all right.
because you're an expert in this.
Well, that one's very sensitive to the oats, so you have to preach you.
God.
You do that. I don't know how you take the time out of your day for it, but yeah.
Hey, do we really need to
It's
have Benny
ever
around
since
these?
their mother passed away.
He wakes
it
up really
looked like
early.
They were struggling to eat.
I'm gonna take my dog and we can start walking away slowly, Taliesin.
You guys
Okay.
would see that Samurai and Jim would make their way over toward the direction of the Raw Dorms. You guys would see that Nadia and Cecilia and the Witch of the Black Forest would start to make their way toward the main building of the school to start whatever kind of thing they're doing. Taliesin, you and Kate would make your way over toward the practice area, over toward the section there to make your way to the gazebo, which I will get these guys off of because they're not on the gazebo. And again, Benny, as well as Casti and Gregor, you guys will also be going toward the raw dorms, but not in the actual direction of them. You guys will be separating, because again, the whole point of this is to make sure you guys are in different areas, different zones from each other.
Yeah.
As everyone goes off in their own different ways, in their own separate directions, we will, first things first, start off with those heading into the gazebo, because there are things that can happen there that I would like to know. So, when it comes to the two of you, as well as Dog, making your way toward the gazebo, you guys would find that, first off, there are some new bikes over by the garage areas. You guys note that your allies were making their way over toward there. So you would see the extra darkness bikes that are off in that, no, not the darkness bikes, the steel frame bike and the wooden bike over in that direction, as well as the one junk bike that was around. You guys see that there are no riders on them currently. There are people most likely have gone inside to speak with the people there. As you guys walk toward the lake, you guys would see the dragon-like statue that would be sticking out from the lake, seemingly looking off in a slightly different direction than it was before. You're not sure why that changed in this world, but apparently looking at the dragon statue, it appears to be staring off in a slightly different direction. Instead of facing over toward the practice dueling areas, it seems to be staring off toward the practice circle, the little circuit that is around the park area. And the final thing you guys would notice is that making your way over toward the gazebo seems to be somewhat strange. Making your way to it, it seems like it's a lot more traveled. It looks like to you that more students have made their way over into this section. Maybe it's because in this section people like to be here a lot more, but the gazebo seems to be at a little bit more of a disrepair than it was before. Not as pristine as it was.
Did it always look like this?
It definitely didn't. It's not as pristine as before. I guess people must either really like it, or other people have found out about the code thing.
Ooh, that would be pretty bad.
You guys make your way to behind the gazebo. As you do, you don't see an opening.
It's not here then. You see anything, Talzin? Or am I just imagining things now?
No, there should be an opening here, and it's just not. That doesn't make any sense.
Lane? Is there opening here?
I would like for you, if you're going to be asking Lane to aid you, because Lane potentially could, I would like you to please go ahead and roll me for your potential, please.
Potential. I'll pop two of these. Two of these. And let me grab a Shova guidance token.
You also have you also have a heroism. Let me get you a heroism. Yeah, you were given one.
Wow.
Let me get you
Thank
one.
you.
You were given a fleeting heroism, which isn't really fleeting, so I should probably take the fleeting part out of the heroism. Don't worry about it. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, I'll use them all. Let's go.
I mean,
second roll and third roll. 11 plus 1, 12 plus the hero, I guess a 13.
Yep, the hero would give you a +1 to it, since you do not have anything in your potential. So that would make that a 1, 1, 10, and then
the highest was
13.
11.
Yeah. So with a 13, you do find that as soon as you ask Lane to do anything, Lane begins to start sniffing around the gazebo. As this is happening, Taliesin, looking at the gazebo itself, I would like you to go ahead and roll me for your experience.
Will do. I will grab these two over here, and I will grab a Shova and a regular guidance.
Can't believe you guys are using your Shovas. It's crazy.
I know, it's crazy. I got a +2.
Color 4, baby.
Do this.
It's what your good pal Shova would like you to do.
Yeah.
It's true.
First roll
Want us to uncover the truth.
is a 4. Second roll is a 12. And the final roll is...
Oh,
That was almost a 20. Oh.
So 12,
as an 18 altogether.
18 altogether, yeah.
You would find, as you look it over for a moment, Taliesin, as you check out the gazebo itself, you can sort of kind of put 2 and 2 together with this. As you look to the gazebo that is completely looking like it's in disrepair, you start to think that potentially in this world, the gazebo was never turned into the entrance to the underground area, which would mean that, first off, the entrance is probably still around somewhere. You can't really change that all that much. But second off, they didn't have to remake the gazebo and make it into that pristine look that it did, because they never hid anything with it. They never were hiding anything from anyone with it. That being said, you would take immediate note that, again, you don't just change the layout of the area that's below this place, like especially easily. So most likely the area that it would lead to is still around here somewhere.
Well,
That
The
being said,
entrance...
when it comes to Lane, oh no, it's just Jane.
oh yeah, Jane.
It's Lane's cousin.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty self-explanatory.
With that 13 you had, I'm gonna give a roll for Jane here.
Jane, you can do this.
'Cause Jane would feel several things, and a 19 would mean, you know, probably better things for them. You guys find that as soon as you guys begin to look around for stuff, Jane appears to start looking off and about until they begin to start making their way into the forest.
Well, time to follow Jane.
Alrighty.
You guys find yourselves following after your canine companion. As you do, they seem to stop off in front or around the underpass of the large circle that is above you, the arena that a lot of people would ride on, where you have found Apollo and Argo in their things before. As you look over toward them, as they make their way toward this little underpass, they bring you over toward one of the support areas of it. And upon doing so, you would find, looking over at it, bloop, there does appear to be a similar area that is similar to the gazebo area. You
There it
find
is.
that in the side of it, there is the small outline where you could potentially see a keypad or a key panel being. You also find that the certain section of the area that you're looking at seems to be a little bit newer than the other support areas that are about this place, though very, very like minusculely. They're inside of a forest, so they are getting some wear and tear just from standing there. But it seems like it is a lot more well kept than the others.
And a cursory glance around for cameras.
It's not like they watch them.
Well, they didn't watch them in
Yeah.
your world.
Yeah, they didn't watch them in our
Would
world.
they
and
have
this is
watched?
like,
Would they have watched them in this world?
And maybe the people that intruded after us put cameras there to stop other intruders.
Mm.
Mm.
You don't see any.
yeah, I figured. I go over to the keypad.
You make your way. Now, will the password you know work here?
That's the password.
You're attempting the password.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, what is the password?
Fuck off.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna come back to this. I knew it. Your tricks ain't slick, Dungeon Master. I knew this shit was coming.
I hit the alarm and the maintenance key at the same time.
There you go.
You're lucky I put it 10, you fucking asswipe.
What do you mean? I tell you information, I tell you important information, and you know that you're wanting to go to those places, so you remember.
It's called Not making your players remember it every single time.
You know,
They
I didn't.
down at
I've
once.
never asked you before.
You have, but
I have.
you know,
Exactly the same.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I haven't asked you whenever something crazy happened in between, like going to the spirit world and saving the entire
wonder
species
why.
of people.
I wonder why.
We just got a flashback to that area, and then in the flashback, there's a maintenance hatch there.
It's just like, oh right.
yeah,
Beep, beep, beep.
You
find-
kicked in, I swear to God.
You find that whenever you open, by the way, the reason I asked you about the password, because technically that is not the password. You said
That's
you were going to
all
use
right.
the password. I'm like, what is the password? That isn't a password. That is a bypass.
I am going to kick your teeth in repeatedly.
You make your way to it. You press the maintenance override. As you do, the alarm does not sound, and you find that the door seems to raise itself up from the underground, which is different than the gazebo, which the gazebo would instead of raising would lower. So it's slightly different, but it does seem to raise itself up and allow you guys to enter.
Well, shall we?
Let's.
Bark.
Cool, you first.
Okie dokie.
You guys make your way inside. As you do so, you find that whenever you step through and you begin to make your way down the stairs into the lower layers of this place, that eventually the stairs even out and you find yourself in a very familiar looking tunnel, slightly longer than the tunnel you had been in previously, because this is slightly further out into the forest. But you do make your way down it to an extent. As you are doing so, you do keep an eye out potentially for any kind of surveillance going off and about. That being said, luckily enough for you, the person that took care of the surveillance was not Price or anybody else. It was your good old buddy, your good friend. So it doesn't seem that Moriard, being in a different Moriard situation, seemed to change much of anything. Oddly enough, potentially because it's the same fucking ass Moriard.
No way! What? You don't say.
So-
I hate this dude.
Universal
So-
consistence.
So that's a good thing. You did a good thing in the last campaign. You didn't make there be more Moriards and potentially change this part of the thing. Moriard not murdering Moriard had a good thing happen.
we need to stop lying to ourselves.
He still needs to die. He needs to
Only
fuck
good
off.
things have happened since Moriard got saved.
Nothing bad ever happens to Moriard.
You guys make your way further in. As you do, you find yourselves going over toward the large corner area that you have found before. You look up toward where the camera would be. You do take note that looking up toward the top area where the camera would be, there does appear to be something there. You see a small amount of green up at the top where the camera is. Looking up toward it, you see one of the berets that the student officers wear.
Okay, we'll try and grab it.
It's rather high up, but because you guys are freakishly tall people,
All people lifting up.
VA
Now, so give
players.
me a boost.
Sure thing.
you guys between the two of you are able to reach up toward the top of this, and again, the camera doesn't turn or anything like that, so you're good. You take the beret down from the area, and as you do find that this looks as if it's a beret that should fit a student officer of Suzanne's build. That being said, first off, it's weird that that's even here, since this is apparently a completely new world. But second off, you see nothing inside of the beret.
I guess it was too good to be true, huh?
I guess, but if the hat's here, why wouldn't the deck be here?
I mean, who's to say that in this world Susan was the one who went down here? Could be another different student officer.
There's no other reason to put a hat up there without hiding something in it. Unless you had already found it and put the hat back to see if anybody else would have gone to grab it.
Possibly. But like you said, then how would they know that we've gone to grab it?
Or it could have just...
1 second. Jane?
Mark.
Can you sniff this hat real quick?
They will make their way over and they will sniff at the hat. Sniff, sniff, hiff, hiff.
Does this person seem to still have its scent around here?
They begin smelling around the area, and you do find that at first they seem somewhat confused, but upon sniffing the area again and upon sniffing the hat again, they seem to pick up some kind of a scent. You find that whenever they look back at you, their little visor seems to, for a second, show an X, as in can't find anything, but then seems to show a O, as if they have found something.
Okay, we've got something at least. Is it further down this place?
They begin to point off in another direction, yes. Seemingly further in to this area.
Oh,
Let's follow.
yeah. They either have the cars or we'll find something.
You guys begin to make your way down. You will take note that you start walking off in a direction that you know for a fact from seeing the directions of the people coming in here before. You seem to be going down a path that you know that Susan did not go down in your guys' vision.
Okay. Then we're most likely not following Susan's scent.
Do you want to continue?
Well,
Yeah.
should we keep going?
I think we should.
Before we do, can we have a quick talk on the real? Quick chat in private? my dog.
We're already in private. We already have a dog here. What's up?
Mark.
Are you good?
No. Are we good now?
No, we can just talk about it real quick. No judgment, nothing, just a quick conversation, yeah? Because I know I'm not gonna get this chance that frequently.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to apologize for how I acted before earlier. I guess I was just frustrated with the situation at hand.
It's fine. Don't worry too much about it.
So you're not gonna expand?
I'm not, no.
Okay then, let's go.
Allison not into expansion.
It's like watching two walls talk to each other.
Exactly.
Okay, at this point, I can't make you talk about your emotions. So I'm just gonna have to accept that.
All you need to know is that if I ever see him again, there's nothing gonna be able to stop me from doing anything to him.
But isn't at that point what he wants? He's giving you all the answers to defeat him. And you haven't asked why yet. Talzin, you're not someone who goes into blind rage. You're a logical person. You do things for the sake of science and discovery. Heck, you made a mecha
Okay.
god.
Is it logical for a rich boy to go down into the eclipse on his own, thinking he owns the world? Is that actually logical to you?
To some extent, yes, because there's a reason why you did that. To figure out what happened to your brother. You used the information you had available to you. You don't have... Well, you've never been to the eclipse before, have you? So how do you know how the eclipse is going to be?
You hear never to go down there, obviously.
Yeah, but we do several things that we're told never to do. Your parents tell you never to hit someone, and I bet you hit someone. I bet your parents have hit someone before. Your parents tell you not to lie, but we lie all the time.
they do in fact lie all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And they've also, made sure that I know when I have to lie and when not to.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, as far as I'm concerned about Patch, the reason why he said those things is probably because he wants to die and he can't. So sure, he gets to have it. So what? He'll be gone.
And will that really make you happy or satisfied or anything?
Probably, yeah. In fact, to expand on that, it's because you want me to expand on things here. It would be a pretty great thing if the world that we are now currently in is one that Yama cares about. I would just love it if that were the case, because then I wouldn't have to give a shit about it.
Well, what about the other people who live here beyond Yama?
Tough.
Just
If he
like
can
that.
be about ours, why should I care about his?
Because you're
Taliesin.
better than him.
Taliesin.
Yes.
I would like to know, before I make you do this roll, is this something that Taliesin in particular is being truthful about? Is that how he truly feels?
Not actually. He's more so being mad in the moment and trying to be more vitriolic than he actually is.
Then I would like you to roll me for your negotiation then. That would have been a completely different roll if you actually meant this.
Yes, I know. Because remember, Taliesin is just too kind. He's just mad in the moment and saying
Too
things.
kind. Too.
Just
That's the
saying
word
some
I.
stupid shit.
Oh. That's the word I would describe Taliesin as. Is too kind.
Ah, he's the Lord of Kindness.
The king of kindness.
The great
Chat
kind.
did give
The
me a
great.
fleeting.
The great respect. Oh, you do have a fleeting. Okay.
The great respect.
Sure.
It's so true.
I didn't
It's
notice
so
if that.
true.
I didn't notice if that fleeting came in after the roll or not. But go ahead, roll it.
I believe it did. I think that the dice was still in the air on my side when that popped up. Damn.
Still not
This is
great.
just the Lord of Kindness. I'm
Not
always
great.
saying this.
Let's see here. What do I have here?
Do you have anything that you can augment that with, or are we gonna go with the 6? Because no fleetings or anything else can be put in now.
I feel like the 6 is funny.
I think I'll augment it with an auto success.
You want to auto success with a complication.
Thinking about it like this, it would only be a 7 at that point. Is failing on a 7 better than having a complication with
Who
a
knows?
success?
Who knows?
Who knows?
You'll only know if you do it.
I'm here for anything.
I just need to
You
know
don't
which.
even
I
know
just
if you
need to know
want to
which one you're
succeed.
doing.
I will use an auto success and have a complication for the success.
Okay. Taliesin, as you're speaking, let me switch the music for a second. Let me switch.
Oh, boy.
Let me switch to.
Oh,
Let me switch
I love
to,
a music switch.
to this. We'll go with this. Perfect. Taliesin, as you were speaking and as you look back, you do say that tough when it comes to the people of this world. The thing that I was going to have happen does not happen. You find that for a second there is a twinge of something resembling maybe sadness or something coming from your deck. You're not sure what it was, but it doesn't seem to affect anything. They seem to understand that this is not what you actually meant. That being said, what do you mean?
Who said
The
that?
two of you hear a voice. bloop. Coming from
Oh no!
a little bit down the way from all of you, you see coming from around a corner, which I was gonna say was gonna be something in a second ago. You guys were gonna see basically the turn off that would either go off toward the area that Suzan had made their way to, or toward the area that Rottweiler would have smelled out. We can worry about that in a second now. But you see, stepping out around the corner, what appears to be Allison. What are you talking about? What's happening?
Shit.
Just
Yeah.
That's the right
Question.
reaction. That's the right reaction. I'm gonna give you that.
Question, Allison. Do you know who Susan is?
she looks over at you as she seems distracted slightly from you saying that, and and looks toward the beret you hold, and then looks back over toward Taliesin as if trying to debate on what is the most concerning thing that has happened in front of her right now. Why don't you roll me for your potential when you say that? When you say that, my lass.
Yeah.
Bro, what if I blew up? Holy shit!
Does your foot taste
Oh
good?
my god.
Oh,
Getting my information.
love this
You
so
can go
much.
Oh my god.
It's a
It's
12.
fine.
Roll.
This is the kind of shit I wanted to happen with what I said
A
here.
1 and less roll. 20.
Natural 20.
Okay. This is interesting to me.
Yay!
Kate,
Mhm.
when you say this and you look over toward Allison, you find that immediately there is some kind of feeling that seems to come over you. You find that something seems to happen around you. This newfound magics that seem to have been coursing through you seems to, for a moment, shift the feeling of the room. As you hold up this this beret and look over toward Allison and ask that question, Allison looks over and goes, "I don't know what you mean." They seem to reach up and touch the beret that they have before bringing it off, and again looking over toward Taliesin. "No. Yeah, I know her. Right? I do.
You should. You asked us to see if we could find anything out about what happened to her, why she may have disappeared.
Yeah. I did do that.
Yeah.
Wait, what do
Now
you...
tell-
No, hold on. What does that have to do with any... I mean, what's happening here?
Go ahead, Taliesin. Talk.
What's the dog?
That's Jane. Don't pay attention. This is between you
Yeah,
and
that's
Taliesin.
Kate's dog.
Dude, Kate will just
Neat.
stand to the side.
It's one of those, those Boston Dynamic dogs.
Get-
Anyway.
Yeah, I
Say
guess.
what you mean. Say exactly what you mean, Taliesin. Go ahead.
What are you talking about? That something about you hope that this world is something he cares about. Whoever you're talking about, this Yama guy, and tough shit if to everybody else.
I don't actually mean that. I'm mad about what's happened recently.
You're mad.
Yes.
I don't know what's happening, Taliesin,
Allison?
but
Do you remember that asked about,
I do.
I guess, in a word, our brother?
I do remember you asking about something like that. And you weren't somebody who's gonna just throw some other people out the window for anything like that. You were concerned. I'm concerned. We're both concerned. And we're gonna find him.
We're not going to find him.
We are going to find
Instead.
him.
and I know the man that killed him. And he's working with the guy named Yama.
You don't believe that?
That I don't believe that he's been killed.
Yeah, you don't believe that. You can't believe that. You don't believe that.
How can I not when the man said it himself?
Who, this Yama guy?
No, Patch.
Patch.
I don't know if that's his real name or not, but he was apparently supposed to be.
I know
his
who you're
friend.
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
No. Allison.
She tries to step towards you. Do you let her?
Yes.
She steps towards you and she reaches out to grab your hand.
Allison, we can't be like everybody else. We can't just.
What do you mean?
We can't just say he's gone. We can't do that.
How can I not think that when the man that said it can just kill people? That he can, when he was the one that attempted to kill Jones the other day.
Because if we were gonna give up on it, then we should have gave up on it years ago. If we were gonna give up on it, then we should have gave up on it when we were kids. Not now.
Okay, well,
I don't even know if
Okay.
he's the same person we both know, Allison. Not because of any weird reason or anything, but because we're literally both his brother from different timelines or worlds or whatever.
Is that why?
Yours
They
might
look
be
over toward
alive.
Kate.
Is that why you did that thing with the hat?
yep.
She looks back to you.
Mine might still be alive, you say?
Yes. I don't know how any of it works. I know that Jones is not in a coma right now, even though when I last saw him he was. So I don't know how one person dying in one might be alive in another.
Taliesin.
Before you
If you
say anything to Taliesin,
Yeah.
something is about to happen.
Yeah.
Taliesin,
Yeah. Yeah.
roll me for your instinct.
I will roll for my instinct. I will put in DS. I'll go over here and I will grab DS.
That's up to you.
Not the Shova variation.
Where is
I
here you
roll
go.
a
You're also
A little
getting
bit of
one
Shova
of
will give you
these.
luck.
You can have that. You can use it if you want. You don't have to though. You're
What
putting
is
a lot
saying,
into
I'm
this.
I'm totally into this scene, by the way. Sorry for the trauma, Taliesin, but oh my god, it's
This was
such
gonna
an
happen like a little
This
bit
is
later.
sauce.
This was gonna happen a
This
little bit
is
later, but I'm like,
sauce.
sure, let's do this with a complication. Let's
Fuck
just have her
yeah.
show up. You
What's
were
the other thing you were throwing at me? Where is it?
you had a heroism over here if you want to use it. You have
Yeah.
so many
Getting some
you have so
fucking
many
sauce.
inspiration and heroism.
Oh my
I
god.
sure
You
fucking do,
I don't think
chat.
you need guidance tokens anymore. I'll take them back.
Yeah, I'll just put these over here.
I'll take them back. There you go.
Do you want
think it's good, whatever.
guidance tokens taken back?
Yes.
Okay. Here are your 2 extra heroisms as well. You can use those if you'd like. That is a 5
Thank you.
for your first roll. I would like you to roll me 1, 2, 3 more times.
Sure
Yeah,
thing.
that's a perfect amount.
17.
17, 8.
Hell yeah, that's a good one right now. 5 again.
Last one.
And 2. So 17.
And
plus
then you roll
3.
me those. You can add any of the heroisms if you want, or you can just roll those 2. Wait, no, you already rolled? You already rolled
Yeah, I
those?
rolled these 2.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind then. That's what it is then. 17,
17 plus
plus
3, 20.
plus 1. You have 21. You will see this. It is up to you what you wish to do. Whenever you are there and whenever you said that yours may still be alive and then you started talking about like the different timelines and stuff, you do find that she has came to you, she has grabbed your hand, and when you start talking like that, she looks like she's about to slap you. You got your instinct high enough. You can stop this if you wish.
He will stop. Because he does not want to get slapped.
You put your hand out and you stop her from slapping you. She looks back to you.
So you just don't care? If it's not
too much.
If it's not the one, if there's another one out there that's alive, you just don't care?
That's not what I mean.
I'm different. Right? And maybe a lot of people here are different. You just don't care? What does it matter if mine's alive? That means that your brother is alive. We have to find him. Don't we? You said we would.
I know.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Apparently someone told you something terrible. Is that you've been gone a few days? But we can't just say forget it like everybody else. The school forgot about him. My parents, your parents. No one's looking for him but us. No one. Who cares if he's mine or yours?
You're right. I shouldn't have said what I said. I was just venting. It wasn't meant for anybody but Caitlin to hear anyway, and she wouldn't have said anything.
What are you guys even doing down here?
We were trying to find what Susan left here.
She looks over to Kate.
Yep, Susan. The hat belonged to her.
Yeah,
there was a pursuit deck with it.
A pursuit deck?
The pursuit deck, the one that's apparently been missing. And she found it.
And now the world doesn't even remember her, so yeah, that sucks.
But you guys do?
Thanks to weird...
Why didn't I before this?
Because we sought out the information in a way that you wouldn't have been able to.
But...
Magical, weird things have been happening. So we used that to find out what happened to her. And she has apparently been sent to jail. But not here. In a different world, timeline thing, whatever. We can explain more about it, but yeah.
Well, okay, so... What did you guys come down here to find? Her hat?
Her hat and the pursuit deck that she had hidden here. Because for some reason she had found it.
Well, where did she hide that?
It should be
up there. On top of the camera.
With the hat?
Underneath the hat, yes.
Well... There's not a lot of people down here anymore.
Well...
It's just us student officers for the most part.
Which is another
Jane
thing.
had picked up a scent, so we're following that right now.
Okay.
What had happened with her is that a bunch of security had found her down here and tried to bring her somewhere.
What?
And she ended up in that position. You can't trust any of them. Officer Venture, maybe, because he knows about magical things, but the rest of them, you can't trust them. Not as far as you can throw them.
And you said this has something to do with magic or whatever?
Yes. I know it's hard to immediately think about.
It's fucking whatever. I don't really think I have the ability to deny things after you put memories into my brain.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was weird. You looked like you had cat ears for a second.
She does, yes.
What?
No, I don't. Please don't joke about that.
Can you wait here for like 10 minutes?
Okay.
Both of us?
Yes, please, don't go any further.
Where are you going?
I just gotta go back to the dorm real quick, and I'll be right back.
You're not gonna snitch on
I'm
us,
not
right?
gonna snitch on you. This is already beyond anything that I can think of right now.
Okay, so what you doing at your dorm?
I just gotta grab something, and then I'll be right back.
Fine.
Promise?
Promise.
She lets go of your hand and takes a step away, and then sort of like looks back, like,
Promise.
I promise we'll stay right here. Even if we're here an hour or 2 hours later.
I'll be right back.
she starts to run off down the hall that she had came from. You hear the pitter-pattering of echoing footsteps running off in that direction.
Callison will
Leave.
lean against the wall and just
She fucks
sit
off. He
down
walks out.
on the
Kate will
ground.
smile. Well, I made no such promise. See you later.
Why are you like this?
Sucks
Well, I
to
thought you
suck
didn't care about this
bye.
world. Here. What, you want me to stay?
Do whatever you want.
I mean, how is Taliesin supposed to follow you if they don't have a way to go with you with the dog?
Exactly. Yeah.
Are you gonna leave?
Yeah, man, I should flip a coin for this.
I think
Finally,
that's, I
she
think it's a
gets
you
it.
thing. I think it's a
Yeah. How's Kate feeling? I mean, Taliesin just got his. He just got his. He got emotionally. You know what? I'll stay. She's just gonna look smug about it. Well,
Well,
this is why you should talk about your feelings more.
yeah, that was the lesson I just learned.
Yep. So, at least you get a chance to save your brother this time.
Hopefully.
You know what? I don't like waiting around. I'm going to keep going. Catch you later.
Sure. Whatever.
She said she'd be 10 minutes. You guys suck ass.
This
No,
is
Talison's
so
fine. I
fucking
suck.
funny.
She only said 10 minutes.
Fine. 10 minutes exactly. She'll wait 10 minutes.
Go wait 10 minutes exactly?
Yeah.
11 minutes go. I'm like,
Well,
that's
I'm
it.
gone.
That's it. I'm out.
11,
I'm done
10,
with it.
01.
Fuck
I like to
this
imagine
shit.
that the dog has like a timer on the visor to show.
10, 9,
Oh my
8.
God. You will find that after about, we'll say 9.5 minutes because they're running, because they're not gonna not run back. You will find that there is the pitter-pattering of the feet once more as rushing back in your direction. There appears to be a winded, very red in the face looking woman running back in your guys' direction.
Wait!
You had 30 more seconds.
Oh, you didn't leave?
No.
I said
Hold
I'd
on
wait.
a minute. Hold on a minute. What?
Hello.
He'll get back up.
Okay, I'm ready. We're going with you. We're gonna go find the person who stole from Susan.
All right.
Cool.
You guys gonna make your way?
Yeah.
You guys make your way off in a direction? The opposite direction that she had made their way? As you do. Gonna go to some normal tunes now. Perfect. As we go to Benny and Gregor.
We're just
I
supposed to
hate
follow
this
that up?
world.
I'm
kidding.
It's fine. Just instigate with each other.
Yeah, just fucking like make the other person fucking wanna destroy the world. It's fine.
Yeah,
Man,
Right.
make someone.
You know who
Hey, you're an
doesn't
egg.
you know who doesn't care about anything? Taliesin.
Nah, he doesn't care about anything
How dare
at all.
you? Taliesin was just venting. You didn't actually mean it. Though I have been
In
planning on
fact-
saying something like that the whole time.
If I had
He's
to
such a hater.
if I had to bet
fucking
on
hater.
him and destroying the world, I think he would destroy 2 worlds.
I don't think he respects women that much.
Oh my god.
Well, let's not go that far.
Oh my goodness.
Or men equally.
Yeah, he probably hates it.
You guys will find your way to the front of the raw dorm. As you do, you notice a familiar sight in front of the raw dorms.
Oh no, it's happening again.
You see what appears to be several raw students outside doing exercises.
Oh no, not again.
Okay, so like, are they doing it for fun this time? Or like... Where is he?
You there.
Give me a second. I have to get one more person. We're missing the other last person in the ranks.
Okay.
Who's it gonna
I
be? Who's it
will
gonna
wait.
be? We'll get Mr. Who's It What's It is gonna be the last one.
Let's go, Mr. Who's It Wants It.
Yeah, we'll have Mr. Who's It What's It be the final one. As you guys approach, you will see that there is a row of students out in the front. These 3 are yeah, this is Big J. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Making sure these 3 stay together so that we can keep them around their card. As you guys make your way around and as you guys look over, there are a bunch of raw students performing their exercises. Gregor, you haven't seen this since Price was around. Again, some of them were kind of doing it outside afterwards. They were just kind of like used to it. They were just kind of doing it on their own. But it does
wasn't
look
like a group of them like that.
Oh yeah, it looks like there is a humongous amount of them currently out there. It does seem that it's not as big as the group that you had seen last time. It wasn't every single student. You do see, looking inside the windows, some students inside studying and other things. But you do see a large amount of students outside performing their exercises.
Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe the guy really is back around.
Let me check. Hey, you there.
Are you gonna make your way over toward one of the exercising students?
Yes, I'm going towards Mr. Who's It What's It.
You make your way toward Mr. Who's It What's It. As you call out to him, he is in the middle of doing burpees. As he looks to you, out of here, slacker!
Slacker? I think you're the slacker around here.
I don't
You're
care.
comparing yourself to me? Ha! I don't even think you deserve to exercise.
You're getting in the way of my records.
Your records.
My timing.
Are all of you going after records?
Please
Or
shut up.
perhaps-
These records is in dime, not like the teacher.
Oh, right. Who is making you exercise?
Oh, nobody's making me do anything.
And that goes for all of you.
Most of them are ignoring you.
And does that go for all of you?
Shut up, Cypher!
Very well.
I love how like antisocial Gregor and Leah were when they got here, just sort of watching them. And then there's Benny, who just walks up to the first person he sees, says, "I want to know. Can you show me?"
Show me what they've done to you.
Can you show me?
He dramatically turns. A dark world indeed. And they still call us slackers. An example has to be made of them
The other
again.
ones still had that happen as well, but like,
I thought we taught them to err their ways in our world.
not quite.
Get out of here, Tara.
Get
Get out of here, Tara.
If we can't beat them, join them, right?
Either way.
I don't really want to join them. Honestly,
way.
I think we should take this as, let's leave forever and never come back.
No.
We can't just not like leave, right?
I'm
We still
here
have
to
things
protect
figure
you.
out.
Remember, I have friends. As he takes out his deck. And I have friends. He takes out his fists.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you think is gonna happen? Like, I don't.
Be prepared for anything.
Okay, all right. Let's keep looking around. We don't have to start fighting people. I think.
Do you
Not
have
yet.
a knife? I didn't bring a knife.
I have a big dual disc that kind of looks like a knife.
Then we'll stab them with that if things get spicy.
I don't.
Does that help
think we
you?
I don't think we gotta do that, man. I don't want to be stabbing anyone. Have you seen what I look like? I don't.
Fine. Do you want me to hold your dual disc? Will us stabbing make you feel more comfortable?
Benny, this would not help me. This would not help. a
I'm
situation
not
out.
talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
Cassie.
I'm not stabbing anyone either.
You don't have to stab anyone, but if something were to go wrong, we will stab them.
I think
Does
if
that
something
make you
goes
feel
wrong,
comfortable?
I think if something goes wrong, we should run.
Do I have to fight? I have to agree with
Well,
Cassie
yeah,
on this one.
they won't expect it if we run towards them, correct?
Maybe you should run toward them.
I think we should. All right, why don't we understand what we're trying to do here and not end with stabbing people? Because we are in Duel Academy.
That
and
is
that's
the
bad.
best case scenario, yes.
That is the best case scenario.
Maybe we go inside and see if there's anyone we can talk
Yes,
to that
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
exercising.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem like everyone's here, right? This feels like a big, but not everyone in the academy forever, right? This is better than what I saw last
Hold on.
time, so.
I was taught this maneuver in the past. I'll see you later, and you'll see who the real slacker is.
What? Yep, whatever, dude.
Hey man, good luck on your records.
Slifer will dominate you.
Hey man, you did 2 less burpees than yesterday. Fuck!
I
like that he was counting.
As he gives he doesn't say it, but he gives a grin. I guess someone is slacking.
You make your way into the raw dorms. As you open up the dorms, you would find that just like before, the raw dorms are rather impressive on the inside, much more than your guys' little apartment building you got. There is a large opening in the center that seems to lead off further into a large cafeteria area. You would find that there are several students around, not a ton, as you do know that you are currently in the middle of the school day, so a lot of them are in class at the moment, which probably explains why there's only a few people outside. As you look in, you don't really see any teachers or anything of the sort. That being said, you do see one student that you recognize off in the corner, as you see what appears to be NATO.
Ah, vampire. Oh, it's you.
Over in the corner, seemingly reading some kind of a, how would I put it? I guess an article from his dual disc. He seems to be scrolling through it and just seemingly looking up and about it.
You there.
Oh, nice bow.
Thank you. I found it on the
Like I said,
floor.
it looks pretty nice.
What is it, Benjamin?
I'd like to know the situation around here.
Why do you need to know anything? What's going on?
As it is,
You guys not remember the last time you guys came here?
I have a bad memory. Please remind me, stranger. Wait, no, you're not a stranger. You're Nato, right?
Right. Yeah, that.
Don't worry, he's in his weave. He's cooking.
No, it's understandable. How do I put it? You guys aren't the best faces around here, if you remember.
Is it because of our dueling spirit?
It's because of your dueling, yeah.
Excellent.
A lot of people here are still sore about what happened over at the tournament. Not only that, he looks over toward Gregor. You do remember when your friend got body checked, right?
Don't have to talk about it. I do remember that.
Hey. You guys got us back. I get it. But, I guess in the end, we're just here to wait it all out, right? He seems to look down as he says that, looking to the article that he's at, as if he's done with the conversation.
You're reading, I gotta know.
Oh, just tier lists.
Are you that cooking?
Yeah, trying to see if there's something that grabs my eye.
I'm gonna squish over and lean. I want to see what the meta's all about.
Weirdly enough, most of the conversation is about Dad coming back. You see that in a lot of the official decks that are there, it seems to be really Dad focused for some reason. A lot of dark decks are near the top.
I see. Hey, everything makes sense again.
Dad. They've been a problem since I last looked at the tier list.
I've already tried a Dark Arm Dragon deck. Not really interested. But not a lot of things are jumping out at me from the tier list I haven't tried though.
Oh, have you tried this one?
What are you pointing at?
Frogs?
He looks at it. There's not really a lot of support left for them right now, ever since the purge.
Oh, right. They banned the frogs, right. Oh, I like the frogs.
Could be fun to go back to. They were a pretty good engine, but I don't think I have enough time. I only have about a week and a half until the winners tournament.
As long
you
as
have no deck prepared yet for it? Is that like your use?
I have plenty of decks prepared, but none of them I want to use.
I'm just glad that tunes are not back in the meta. Tunes were scary.
Could be fun. I mean, that was the deck that your guys' leader used against Price, right?
True.
He thinks it over. Might be difficult to get a working deck going.
And that's the kind of the fun of it, right? You want to make something that you think wouldn't work but does.
Something I think wouldn't work.
Yeah, at least what I'm building, right? Whenever I'm making decks and I'm doing something past my gambling, right? I take a card to something and I'm like, that'd be kind of weird to make work, and then try my best to make it work. That was the deck you were
using.
Hey, it hasn't worked for me yet.
I'm sure that 50% of the time it works every time.
It's exactly like that, baby.
I'm looking for something more in the 99 percentile.
I mean, if you really look at the high-profile players, 50% is about their average.
I don't want to be average. I'm going to be the king when I get out of here.
Well, yeah, if you're going to be king.
Then at that point, you're having two conflicting urges, right? Because if you want to play what's good, then you're looking at the list, but you don't want to play that either.
They're good, but they're not flawless. Whenever I look to these decks, I see cookie cutter bullshit. Again, I've played it. I played it all. I just don't.
I think I know what type of decks you should try building.
Yeah. What's that?
Counter decks.
Counter decks.
Now, don't scoff at it yet. Because the fun thing about counter decks is everyone looks so much towards the tier list, and it sounds like you already see the weaknesses. And you know that the weaknesses could have been stuff from, like, the first generation. Like, they'll introduce new stuff and not realize, oh, it just failed because of Mystical Space Typhoon.
I've played basically every deck that's on this list. Every single time. There's something wrong with it. I'm either not having as much fun as I think I should have, or it loses eventually. He points to the one at the top. Even this one. Whenever I was using it just 4 or 5 months ago back. Yeah, it beat just about everyone that I fought against. It beat the Proctor whenever I was coming into the duel, or whenever I was coming into the academy. But it still lost in the end. I still got a bad draw.
Personally, when I got into this rut, I decided to just do the card art I liked, ended up with my beasts, but that's probably not good for you because you have a goal. You have the goal to be king.
I guess the biggest problem right now is nothing feels... Never mind.
Nothing feels great.
What's going on with that?
Benny, I would
Yeah?
like you to please roll me for your demeanor, please.
Okay.
I can't believe Arnold.
Sorry, your poise.
Can I get a bonus because autism?
No.
No bonus because of all. There is a bonus. It's your poise.
That should give you disadvantage. That's a joke, by the way.
9.
That's a 9. Do you want to use either of your 2 auto successes?
Nah, let's see where this goes.
Okay. He just sort of scoffs up at you, like, never mind.
Not much of a king, are you?
I don't need to hear that from you.
If I had my hand on one of these decks, with the way you're acting right now, it seems like I'd beat you. Not because I like the deck.
Take him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, upstairs. If you want this, he points to the top deck on there. Take it.
Jesus.
What?
I'm not gonna take it that easily.
What? You said if you had it, you'd be better off, right? Better off than
No,
me,
I
at
would
least.
be better off. I'd say I'd be able to defeat you because
Because
even
of the
if
deck?
you had the no, because you lost your spirit.
You'd lose your spirit too if you lost like I did.
What happened to you?
Right. You guys weren't around that time, were you? Don't see why you weren't watching the duels.
We had other stuff. Not sexual stuff. Gregor's not into that.
You didn't have to say that. It was you who said that.
We were fighting against the obelisks,
I have that problem. We know that happened, but like,
and I was the only one that lost.
shit, how they
who?
wipe you then?
They shouldn't have been able to. I don't get it. I had the strongest deck.
Wait, hold on. How did they win?
Bad draw. He shrugs.
Did it feel
I had that deck you guys were watching us build. The one you kept on asking questions about the entire time. We all saw you. No need to say you weren't watching. I spent so much time and effort trying to build that thing, and
Do you want to duel with whatever deck you used that day?
No, I already gave it away.
That's a shame.
Wow, you let out real easy, huh?
It was useless. Every other
I
time
up
that
to
I
you
would look
once
through
and
it,
immediately you're like, I don't need it.
obviously rare doesn't mean good anymore, right?
And that much is true.
It's all right. The one who has it
Why
can
are you
try his
aiming
best.
Why are you aiming for such a ridiculous win number?
Well, that's the current winner right now.
The winner can't be 100%.
He goes to his duel disk. As he does, he seems to scroll past on whatever article he's on as he shows you guys toward the different thing. You see what appears to be a man with a sort of short white hair, but a very large personality. You see with this humongously large overcoat, you see with a quite a just look about him as if he's a showboater. You see his dual disc even at that point has a very strange, very eye-catching design where it seems like it's made out of a single wheel. As he motions over to it, there he is, current king.
100% isn't possible, no matter how you look at it. What's their deal?
He hasn't lost since he left the academy.
That's a big number.
At the moment, he's using the deck I actually like.
Which one?
Angels.
Why aren't you playing that?
Because he's playing that.
And you want to beat that?
It's the only deck I've ever liked. I don't know. Whenever I last used it, he seems to, for a second, look a little bit over toward where Benny is. The same thing happens that as always happens. I lost. But not really. People who were around wouldn't call it my loss. But it was. And so, whenever I went back, whenever I looked it over, whenever I checked it out, no matter what I did, I couldn't figure out what happened. So I moved on. And every time I thought about going back, a bunch of faces would always come back to me, including this guy. He motions to the article. I can't use the same deck he uses. Whenever I get out of the academy, it'll be like, no wonder he doesn't have any losses. No wonder he hasn't lost to a single person. He's just copying the king.
Are you messing with something else then? You can just still play him, but use a different engine at that point.
It's a bit more than that.
I'm not following, but Benny, you might have an idea, I guess.
He kind of sits down. It's kind of funny. We're almost the exact opposite.
Oh, really? How do you figure?
You're gonna probably hate what I say.
Oh, try me.
Well, I'm only saying this because I had a moment I lost my dual spirit. And it was actually because I was winning.
Yeah.
I saw this side of a person I cared about. And the side you're kind of showing now where you can't even play your favorites without being in the shadows, showing this darker side of you. At least with a friend, though, you're better than them because they had anger. They put it out on people. They made it everyone else's business, but I know you're not. You're having a hard time. And it's hard, especially if you're aiming to be the king. But I was too scared to be someone I'm not. And that's why I
Gave up?
lost. Yeah. It's only recently I started to have a dual edge again, because I found a different reason to duel. But that's
What's
not
that?
what you're looking for.
I do want to know, Benny. What's your current reason for dueling? Why is it so much
Eve.
better than the last one?
You're really gonna hate this. For a different reason this time.
Try me.
As he kind of blushes a little bit, I know this sounds cliche, but I'm fighting for my friends.
That's me. This is me. I'm laughing right
I
now.
mean, I feel like that'd be pretty funny that he would also laugh at with how what I know about
I
surprised
fight
you
for
kinda
my
blushing
friends.
about it.
Well, I never said that line out loud.
my friends are my pals.
We like Ike. We like Ike.
Like, I.
Oh, yeah? And what were you dueling for before?
Honestly, it's mostly been for my friends. I learned dueling because of my friend.
I mean,
so-
before that. You're apparently dueling for a different reason now, right? What changed?
I didn't like who I was becoming, who I could become. I didn't like looking at my friend's face and seeing anger over something that was supposed to bring joy. I didn't like seeing him as this.
As this what?
As they look like they're trying to hold back what they're saying.
Oh, come on,
But
spit it
that-
out.
Oh no. Obsessive prick.
Benny! I would like you to please roll me for your predisposition.
Hey, Cass, did you ever feel like you're involved in something that you don't?
Hey, who's that coming out the door?
You have a fleeting as well.
Oh my God, Barack Obama!
That's a 17. That's pretty fucking good.
All right, and the fleeting.
Benny, that is a 17. That is a 23 altogether. No, that is a 22 altogether. My bad. You see, when you say, what was it? Obsessive prick, or what was the other one?
Oh yeah,
Obsessive
that's the
prick.
one.
Obsessive prick. When you say obsessive prick, you find the person in front of you has thrown a punch in your direction.
Oh,
What would you like to
Benny?
do?
Benny, who's in flashback mode right now, punches back.
Are you taking the punch and punching back, or are you dodging the punch and punching back?
Taking the punch first because I don't think he has the dexterity to dodge it, and then punching back.
Gotcha. As Benny, you find a fist has collided with your face. However, your fist has also collided with his face. I would like you to please, with advantage, roll me for your power.
Fellas, we don't have to fight each other. Come on.
You have advantage. Roll me one more time. That is an 8. I'm gonna roll for this one.
8.
Benny, you find that as the two of you punch each other, you get knocked back a bit into the wall as he as well stumbles back. Gregor.
Oh, yeah, man.
Hold on, let me get something here. Let me get I don't know, this one. That's good.
Okay.
You see that as Benny was sort of like in their little home, their little inner home in their brain.
Little, they were in his mind palace, yeah.
There was a punch that got thrown at him, and a punch that came back and smacked into NATO as well.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know.
The game was so much more fun before you.
I know what you guys are doing.
No! Finish it!
Hey. Oh, okay.
No, I was talking to someone.
Finish what you said!
The game was so much more fun before he got obsessed with it.
Or he did, huh? Benny!
They can't.
Who's he? You're finally in attack mode, aren't you? Act like it!
I gotta ask the DM, who's he?
Who was he? What was his name?
Oh shit, did you actually tell me his name?
I did not. This is on you, man. What was his name?
Oh, I get to. You're saying I have permission to make a name?
Yeah, sure.
Tone. I'm kidding.
Toenail.
Ass face.
It's just like Pokemon Blue, baby.
His name was Klein.
It's NATO now. Nice to meet you.
I'm not taking back the punch then.
Good. You punch like a girl anyway.
Okay, man, you need to fucking back off a little.
I don't care if I punch like a girl. But
Yeah,
if
I
did
noticed. You're already starting to dress like one.
Okay, I'm kicking his ass now.
What are you gonna do, Gregor?
I'm gonna punch this bitch.
All right, Gregor. I need you to roll me for your power, which is not power. You're
Just my regular strength that I.
Oh shit! Go ahead.
Okay, yay. I'm just like, all right, we don't have to fight each other. What did you just say?
There is only a very small. Oh my god! I can't believe this.
I'm about to get my shit rocked, ain't I?
He rolled a 2, but he has
Oh
a
my
plus
God.
4.
Oh my god.
And you rolled a 5 with a not plus anything. As you throw a
With my
punch,
virgin body.
as you throw a punch, he bats it away. What is this? You guys come to the raw dorm? Starting shit again?
I didn't come here to start shit with you. You were the shit flinger on this one.
Sorry if I don't like being
Nothing
called
to do
a
with your
prick
dead
to my
shit or
face.
anything. Shut the fuck up. I'm don't give a shit. I don't talk to my friend that way, or I'll start shit.
I appreciate it, Gregor, but
What?
we have some unfinished business.
You're the new friend then? How long are you gonna stick around?
How do you mean how long I'm gonna stick around? I'm just chilling. This is my friend because I met him and we're friends because of that. I'm not sitting here and sticking around till he kicks my ass or whatever.
Yeah, and then he's gonna go off. He's gonna insult you right to your face, and then he's gonna disappear. Back into his room.
Fuck, man, I chase him. You think I can stop because he's a little mean to me?
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
chase
so
him.
easily dissuaded to like have a guy just say shit to me and I just don't go chase him. If you pussy that's your fault, buddy.
Fine. Chase him down. Has nothing to do with me anyway. He starts to walk away. Don't come crying to me, though. Whenever he does to you like he does to everybody.
Oh man, don't worry, I'm not a pussy, I'll be fine.
At first, it looked like Benny was gonna try and comfort for a moment, but after that last line, kind of steps back.
He looks back at you guys and he makes his way into where the elevators are.
I didn't know it was him.
Oh, you forget him. Like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here, first of all.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Price is around anyway.
I think we should move.
Yeah.
Before we have that
guys-
conversation, let's move out of here.
You guys rush out of the raw dorm and find yourselves off away from the area over by where the underpass of the closest part is. As you guys rush out, you do find that some raw students were looking in and looking out at you guys. Some of them started making their way
Kind of
in.
yelling.
Yeah. As you guys step away. By the way, back whenever Benny had first brought all this up, one of the people he brought it up in front of was NATO.
Yeah.
And I had several things where I was very heavily hinting of some kind of understanding.
No, you were hinting something. It's just that he didn't know, and Gert didn't know how to bring it up. So
Oh
I
yeah, it was
kinda
great.
Like, he was like, nope.
As you guys rush out,
I don't think they were gonna run after us. We didn't have to sprint.
That's just my natural. I'm like a gazelle. I feel like I gotta sprint.
Benny has really long legs.
It's not fair. He's this tall.
As Benny punches a wall. Sorry.
Okay, so we can actually talk about that now.
What's going on?
Just
What was all that?
not here.
Should we
No.
should we go back?
Last time you did this, you gave me the runaround. We're not doing this again.
I didn't think he'd be here.
I mean,
friend.
if he was the same age as you and as into dueling as you say, I mean, there's only a couple of places he could have gone, right?
Yeah, like at that point, it's like I want out of free places it could be at.
I was hoping he'd be too good and graduate by now.
also, if you guys look over here at the places where everybody's from, like right over here on the speed dueling area.
I need to find my way back. Yeah.
Look who's right here. Couple of dudes, couple of guys.
Everybody's hanging out, hating each other miserably. Okay. I'm not advocating for anything he said. I hate him and I wish he died. How? Why did you not recognize him?
I don't.
He doesn't
No.
really look the same. This was a long time ago, whenever you guys were younger. That being said, I mean, a lot can happen between like a middle school and college year type of thing. That's where most people
Is your friend
have their,
actually
have
a
their
girl
growth.
and he transitioned? Like, and then
That's funny with the name Klein. Anyway,
we've had weirder names.
no specific.
Sorry, I just chose a random name. There was no meaning behind the name, no hidden jokes or anything.
Oh, I assumed you picked that at random. It's just funny because
It's very funny that you picked it at
gee.
random.
Yeah, yeah.
Because of
Specifically you.
but specifically you picked that at random. It's very funny.
Well,
Yeah.
what I pick?
Klein is the name of a character in the original DARP as well.
Oh my god.
The one
had
his
a-
gender could not think of
Exactly.
You can't be fucking serious, Lily.
and had a deck problem as well.
They did have a
Can't
deck
be
problem as
fucking
well.
Serious, Lily.
Sorry, dueling complex problem. There
Yep.
we go.
Oh my god.
It was very funny though. It's very good.
Yeah.
We'll call it a
I
reference
just saw
and move
the
on.
K on my keyboard, saw the L. and like,
It's a reference. It's a reference. It's nothing deeper.
I mean, yeah, it was a reference to 5D chess.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people go
Eddie.
through a bunch of changes when they're kids, right?
Fuck, I mean, I guess, but I mean, we call that puberty.
I mean, and he changed his name. You probably didn't. Which is why he probably knew you, right?
I would say he should have spoke up, but if that's the way he's gonna be, then probably didn't want to speak up.
I was gonna point in the obvious, but I think he might have some sort of complex.
I don't know what his deal was.
He seems to be really angry at you.
I'm understanding because you beat his ass.
I didn't beat his ass, remember?
He said you gave
I-
up?
I surrendered. I knew I would win, but I didn't want to. It was more important to him anyway. Guess he still wants to be king or keep going for these stupid goals. Just
Okay, all right. Can you, just for the sake of my understanding, repeat what happened to me?
well, you see.
For the short version, at least from what Benny
no, I
had said.
understand. I know what happened.
Okay.
I want him to say it.
That's if Lily remembers what they said.
It's a good point. That is a solid
Lily,
point.
do you want me to say it, or do you remember what you said?
When we were dueling, I surrendered because his attitude was changing. It came about winning and meta winning, and he just didn't feel.
That wasn't exactly
Like-
what you said the first time. And currently, I'm going based on the information you said the first time for character stuff.
Then you go for it.
Okay.
So that,
I just want to make sure because I don't want to throw in too much extra stuff going on. What you had said the last time, and what we are going with for the characterization of the character, is that you had a friend. The two of you were really into dueling whenever you were kids. However, whenever you guys went to a tournament, you were essentially beating his ass, like super hard in one of the rounds. It wasn't even like a big final or anything. But the two of you had to duel each other. He was getting visibly upset whenever he was dueling you. And in your mind, whenever you were looking at it, you didn't want him to be upset. You also didn't like that he was basically putting so much stake into this. But from what you had said the first time, you had gave up to let him win so that he wouldn't be upset anymore.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And he took it really bad. Basically, at that point, he went off on you and there wasn't a friendship anymore. You had, after that, stopped really getting into dueling, and at that point, you got into your video games and other things, and you sort of became what you are now. You sort of kind of shut in at that point.
Yeah. Okay, we're caught up. I was just gonna word it different.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't into like he was turning evil before then and anything like that.
No, that wasn't what I was saying. It was his perspective. He was
yes, they were at a
becoming
tournament,
too
Phoenix Drop.
competitive. He was becoming too toxic.
So let me understand this. So you were dueling, you were kicking his ass, and then you surrendered. So he wouldn't feel bad about it.
Which made him feel worse about it?
Oh, I get it. If you did that to me, I would beat your ass.
Oh, okay. Noted.
Kate would agree.
Noted. Don't let any of you win.
Kick my whole ass.
Look, just... I was scared I was losing my friend, and I guess I made that prophecy true.
You want? I mean, he sounds like an asshole, but I mean, I will change my mind on a dime depending on what you say. Do you want him to be your friend?
I don't know. Sounds like he's still just being stubborn, not listening.
You want it? I'm not, yes or no question, Benny. 50-50.
Never mind.
What's going on, Kaz?
I shouldn't be involved in this. I don't know everything, so I don't want to stick my nose in other people's business. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm involving myself because I want to. I think you should too. It may be good for you.
Well, he seemed, at least from what I saw of him right now, and apparently from what you guys have talked to him before, he seemed like he hasn't been that aggressive towards you until now, right? He only seemed to get aggressive whenever Benny was talking to him, and whenever Benny said that about him, not knowing it was him, obviously. But it seems like he was angry, sort of goading you, but maybe he was just, I don't know, wanting you to recognize him?
You're making a lot of good points right now.
It's unfortunate I didn't recognize him until I threw the punch.
He definitely
Not
punched
before.
first.
No, we
That's
saw
not
that.
your fault.
He did it first.
That one's-
he did one. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is I didn't recognize him until I instinctually punched him.
Mm-hmm. No one's gonna... I don't think that you did anything wrong, Benny. I really don't. But I also feel kind of bad for him. I mean, it seems like he's just been waiting for you to say something. And you just happened to say the wrong thing at the wrong time. And that's not your fault, and it's definitely still something that he should work on. Like, throwing a punch at somebody randomly, that's bad. but I don't know if it's... He just seems sad if you guys don't make up.
Of course he's sad.
And you're just gonna leave it at that?
Well, what am I supposed to do? Obviously, I still
All right,
have to-
all right, Benny. Let's ask the important question. Do you want make up with your friend? Do you give a shit? If you do, we can keep talking.
And if you don't, we
Maybe.
can just leave.
There's a lot we have to think about, but
Benny? Yes or
Yeah,
no?
maybe-
Heads or tails?
maybe, yes.
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 Then...
I want you to say the whole sentence.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Benny looking confused as he's just extending the yes.
There is literally just like a looking back and forth thing, like
As
I
Gregor
want to make
pitches,
up with my friend.
I want to make up with my friend. No, not question mark at the end. I want to make up with my friend.
Okay. Progress.
Good.
Keep talking.
He's having an issue right now, right? What, do you guys know much about what's going on with him?
Besides his competitive streak, one thing I was thinking about was... I don't know. It sounds stupid now. It might be an excuse for later, but... that win-loss record made me think of that one guy. The... trader? Not trader. What was the term? The merchant?
Merchant?
Patch guy.
The one that was able to produce cards in their duel.
Yeah, the patch guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It made me think of that, but maybe it was more than that, but a 100% win rate.
when
It's
you say
just-
100% win rate.
Yep.
He must be talking about you guys.
They should have teleported.
Caden Taliesin,
Yes.
you guys were moving underneath the academy. You guys have made it to a set of a ladder, making their way up toward this grate you see at the bottom of the floor. As you do, you hear Gregor and Benny sort of half yelling at each other.
We're kind of half yelling right now. Say it! Say the line!
Oh, great. They're also having a really emotional breakthrough, huh?
They're doing what now?
Is Aaron there?
Aaron!
There you are.
He came back just in time.
You guys hear Benny and Gregor half yelling at each other from the bottom of a ladder that that Jane has led you to. As you make your way up said ladder, after hearing Benny and Gregor letting off some steam at each other, you hear Benny talking about a 100% win-loss record, and the two of you are like, "Oh, he must be talking about you guys now."
Yeah. Okay, so Jane is leading us up the ladder to hit this place, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a 100% win rates over here. What's up?
Oh, fuck!
You
Oh,
guys
you guys are
see.
sneaky. When did you get there?
You guys see a Taliesin face in the storm grate below.
Hang on. Where's the fucking gif of Majima coming out the fucking manhole cover?
Majima just raising up from the manhole cover.
And it's just Taos.
Oh no!
Ali, who put you in the manhole? Are you good?
Who did you piss off?
Did you forget what we were meant to do?
Oh,
I mean, you were getting the thing. I just didn't think it was that connected.
It's
Thought you
connected
guys were
all
gonna
over the
come
place.
out. You cannot believe that whole place empty. You guys have been Allison.
Yes. It is Allison.
Oh,
Did
hi.
you guys learn? Did you guys learn anything? I'm guessing not because you guys are yelling at each other.
Think we've learned net zero information.
Well, that's not true.
Well,
We've learned
I
a lot of
learned a lot.
information. Just not the information we were looking for.
Yeah, no, again, I'm saying we learn things that in theory we should have known, which I consider it net zero. We learned
Okay.
something.
And that is.
So Benny and NATO know each other. They were friends at some point when they were small babies. And
Is he the
believe
guy
that-
that you let win?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would do that.
You just see like Castanet at this point is like just like going over to like trying to like put an arm out to you guys to get you guys out. Like,
Yeah.
Come on, I'm here.
Thank you.
Oh, you're heavy.
I know.
Oh yes, I know. Pull harder.
I added extra weight to make it worse for you.
he drops the sandbags.
I got an extra weight to make it worse for you.
Okay, so NATO is the guy, and I'm guessing he didn't go to the tournament because he had his blue ice deck still. So he's probably reserving that for you guys.
No, he went and he lost and he gave it out.
Okay, so that's the timeline change.
He lost the Blue Eyes deck?
He lost
It was
with it,
unfinished,
yeah.
remember?
Taliesin, you remember that the deck was sabotaged. For some reason, it seems like you interacting with NATO didn't happen here. Either that, or he didn't take as much thought into it.
Did I guess I must not have warned him here. I warned him that there was something up with it.
What?
Guess it wasn't in
Yeah.
this timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Which
so
means his loss is not his loss.
it was sabotaged?
Yeah. It's just that
He
he
drew
would give it up.
bad, he got it
basically.
bad, and then he gave it up. Yeah, that's what happened.
Mm.
I gotta go.
No,
No, not yet.
no.
I don't believe
No,
that.
let him
yeah.
cook.
Judging by the mark on your face, I don't think you should go.
Exactly.
No, let him
think.
cook. I understand.
No.
Call nature. Go.
But no.
He needs him to
Benny, no.
cool off first.
Yeah. Look, you guys just found out you guys know each other, and then you guys got into a fight. This is not gonna repair your relationship straight away.
It's not about repairing my relationship, it's repairing his spirit.
That's what we
I
have.
can wait
Taliesin
at least a
for.
little bit.
Oh no, Benny, go. He's pushing him off. Your dreams.
No. Kill this stuff. No.
I don't want to hear from you two.
I'll make me do the duel thing. I will do
Okay,
it.
Let me put it like this. Okay. Me and Tels are some of the people with the biggest egos you know, correct?
Talking to Benny, I'm
Why-
guessing.
Yeah, Benny and Gregor.
Hmm?
Me and Tels are some of the people with the biggest egos you know, correct?
I guess.
I mean,
Mhm.
if you're gonna go out,
Five.
go out and say it.
5.
You know,
What's
he's
that?
very aware. Now, Nato, someone who has an ego as well.
Stop free.
Mm-hmm. We can relate to him easier and break down the information of his deck being sabotaged.
So you two are gonna go in there and just spoon feed him the idea that his deck was sabotaged.
Yep, and then you, Benny, will have your rematch with him proper, because for what it seems like, he's really salty about that. Then restore your friendship. Because we don't need things to go into blows. We really don't.
I know, I go fight a self thing sometimes.
It doesn't solve everything.
I'm just saying sometimes. I didn't say everything.
Oh, the punch? No, that's just what we did when, you know,
Why
So
did you
me-
punch each other?
Yeah.
because we got on each other's nerves.
Benny
See?
called him an obnoxious prick without knowing it was him, and then he punched him, and then I don't know, Benny with his mind palace saw it coming, and I don't know, punch him back.
To be fair, I'll punch you as well if you call me an annoying prick.
Well, no, I That's why I remembered, because we had that fight before and we did the same thing.
You punched each other when you were kids?
Yeah.
Who didn't?
Oh.
I mean,
I didn't punch
guess.
anybody whenever I was a kid. I haven't punched
It's not,
anybody
it was
now.
I didn't.
Missing out. It's fun.
I mean, I only have my brother. I didn't really have a lot of friends. I mean,
Look, right now he needs some space from you guys, and you guys are intense in emotion, correct?
But I don't think that the best option at that point is to send you guys either.
I think you should
Then
chill
we
out.
leave it. Yeah, then we just leave it.
If there's somebody cheating, then why don't we go get them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would love to go confront Nye.
Mm-hmm. We confront Nye.
Do we have any proof we did it in this timeline? How the fuck is that gonna go?
I mean, we don't need to prove that. We just need to duel him.
More than duel
Well,
him,
I think
you need to try to find that deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you just take it? Aren't
We
you,
could just
aren't you a
challenge-
member of
I
Sector
mean-
Security?
She
I mean,
isn't
I was
wrong.
gonna say if
Technically
you
no.
challenge him to a
No,
duel for it.
she's cooking.
We could just take it.
I mean, no,
But-
if it's a strong deck like you guys are saying, the Blue Eyes one, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's a strong deck like that, then I mean, dueling it is sort of out of the question unless you are really confident. But
No, I'm confident in
duel
my
it.
deck.
that wasn't a challenge for any of you. I wasn't trying to
Confidence is
challenge
one
any of you.
thing, But I was gonna say challenge him for it without actually dueling it.
Do you think he won't use it? Where's the one that's smart with all of you? Where's that one? Where'd that one go?
That's me.
No,
No, the other one.
no. Right now, and I know it's not the most optimal situation. We could try and steal the deck, however, that puts more eyes on us, specifically, because we have to break into raw DOMs. We will. Be
I don't think he
prime
would keep it there.
suspects. Why do you think he would keep it then?
Probably in his
I'm sorry?
stash, or keep it
So we
on
go-
him.
So we go steal the stash.
And we could
Yeah,
talk to
that
some of
causes-
his people to see if we can, you know, rub some things together,
I mean,
find some pockets, that kind of thing.
Excuse me, guys.
Yes.
It looks like you may be going to the raw dorm anyway.
Oh,
She motions over to Jane
Jane.
as Jane
okay.
appears to be staring directly at the raw dorm.
Cool. Looks like
Yeah,
we're
what you
going to the
staring at?
raw dom. Jane has an
Okay,
investigation.
where are we
because
going?
Someone took the pursuit deck.
Oh, okay. All right. We're going back in then.
If we're
Not all of us
planning
have
on
to go
going
in.
in to take something from someone, maybe we should do it whenever there's not a ton of people outside who know that you're coming.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. We can reconvene at a later
Later
time.
tonight.
Yeah, either
Not
tonight
late at
or
night.
or tomorrow morning whenever class starts.
Morning would be better, I would say.
Though
Because
they
at
may
night,
have-
everyone's going to be sleeping, right?
They may bring
Do
their.
we have to like bring out the whole thing that like Sam was cooking with like the scuba diving suit and
We're not
sewers?
doing
Or was that okay?
Hey, Allison.
Does he know a way in? Allison just is looking at you when you bring up Sam, like fucking wanting to infiltrate the raw dorm.
He does.
I mean,
I
We're
was
not
gonna.
putting on the stupid scuba diving gear.
Need to come on.
No.
Please don't call it
Hold on,
stupid.
hold on.
Please. Please.
Hold on.
You know what?
Hold on.
I'm not going to be involved in this. This is all on you guys. How about that?
Hold
Don't
on.
be
I'm
involved. I don't
going
give a
home.
shit. You think I care, Kate? I don't care. If
don't you want
wanna
to
bring it
get?
on,
Don't you want to
that's
go after the
fine with
pursuit
me.
deck?
At this point, no.
All right.
Hey.
We'll go find out about you. What now?
It, may I speak now?
Yes, Sally.
They're all tearing each
Allison.
other apart.
Allison, in this timeline of things, would I have gone to you asking about my missing things? Because I did that with Susan last time.
I don't remember you talking to me. You might have went to one of the other student officers.
meaning that I would probably still not have my things back, meaning that at the very least, I have a reason to go there in the early morning to go see one of the professors to see about getting my things back.
I don't know. Did you talk to one of the other student officers?
I probably would have if my things were gone, and I don't know if they are, technically speaking.
Now you guys keep a record of reports.
You'd find that things are a lot less, well, there are a lot less records than you would think that there would be. Unfortunately, up until recently, whenever the new officer took over everything, things were sort of half-assed.
Yeah, they were.
That sounds about right. Look, I'm just gonna say this. You guys want to look for the pursuit deck and steal another deck, go for it, but I'm just staying out of this one.
I also don't think I want to go into another dorm at night to steal anything. I'm not saying we have to. I'm just saying that if we know somebody who can get in there, then that's an option. If you want to duel him for it, he will most likely use the deck. If he even accepts to begin with. He might not even accept. You can't force someone to duel. And you can't force them to put anything up for the duel either. Other than the one card they would lose from the general anti-rule.
Which means most likely you're gonna have to do this, sneaking in stuff. And I'm sure you guys are ready to go through that route, correct?
So man, I'll just do anything at this point. But also, I would love to use the scuba diving suit that's in there for like the last 2 weeks.
Then I'm not gonna do anything. Not gonna snitch or anything either. You guys just have fun.
I kind of want to duel the deck, but I'll do that later.
I'll catch you guys later. I need some thinking time.
Hey, are you being okay and normal right now? Are you going back into your shadow self?
No, nothing like that. That deck is gone anyway.
I meant like the shadow of your heart, not the deck, but
I'm just me right now. I'm very...
Before we all decide to make our way in, maybe we should see where or who Jane is looking for. That way we know if there's even a reason to go in there and do whatever we're doing. I think
that's fair enough.
I think that's probably the best option. I mean, I'm guessing it's not going to be the same guy, but that would be funny.
Probably not. If it is, well, the universe likes to make jokes, right? You three gonna be fine going into raw domes again?
I'll go wherever. I don't care, but we just need one person to go in to see where Jane's going, right? So.
Would you like to walk him in, or should I?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I guess I shouldn't go right now because I'd be the most attention grabbing if I went back.
It's fine. I'll go in, and then if you guys need to do your heist, at least there's not evidence of you guys going in twice.
That is fair. Yeah, I'll give you that, Kate.
Then hurry back.
Gotcha.
Kate would start moving over toward the raw dorm. You guys watch as they seem to walk past the people exercising in the front, who have gone back to their rounds of exercising. They're no longer distracted by yelling and punching that was happening. Kate,
I can't believe I'm a slacker.
As you step in, you find yourself into the main raw area. You do find that there are people here, potentially chattering about the events that had just happened. There are a couple of raw students about who were seemingly somewhat rapidly speaking to each other. As you step in, and as Jane is looking around, you are getting some looks for having a Rottweiler with you. Most duelists would understand what that is. Not that it's not, they would not call it a Boston Dynamics dog. They're like, why do you have a Rottweiler? What the fuck is that?
Rich white girl anyway.
A beautiful dog. I'm a rich white girl. Come on, keep up.
I'm a rich white girl. I do what I want. If I want to have my Boston Dynamics dog look like a Rottweiler, I'm fucking gonna do it.
Yeah.
As you would step in, you would find that there is a somewhat group of people over by where the event you're thinking took place, over in the corner area. Whenever you look over there, you do find that there is a teacher. Seems to be over in that direction. And you also find that there is a student officer over there. As the teacher and student officer appear to be talking to another raw student, basically getting what they might have seen. You can get back over here, Tara. There you are. Tara was watching. You find that Rottweiler seems to be looking over toward Carter.
Not much I can do with that info. I guess I'll probably... I'll see how long he stays for.
You would find that the three of them are speaking. Eventually, the one Tara makes their way away. You're not really sure how you know his name. He's probably a year older than you, but you know he's there.
How about the teacher?
She is still seemingly there. You do find that after a little bit of time passes, there is a ding coming from the elevator as someone else steps down into the area.
It's him.
It's him.
As you see
The day I
Price
left them.
stepping out into the main hall area, as he seems to stomp his way over toward the area with the other teacher, he looks down toward her and begins to ask about what is going on, what has happened. The two of them are speaking. Carter appears to just at this point be standing off to the side of each of them, going over something on his pad of paper, as the two of them will at this point make their way back over toward the elevators and make their way up toward their rooms.
Gotcha. She'll look at Carter. There's no like extra deck boxes on him, right?
Nope, he appears to just be standing there in his normal attire. He does not have, at least from what you can see, a deck box at least on him. Though you do find that he does seem to have his Academy disc on his person. But again,
Gotcha.
nothing immediately showing of a deck box.
Yeah. Approaching him is probably the wrong way to go because like we already went through the events and stuff. So like, hey, how do you know that we went there? And like he can patrol, so he's allowed to. So I think with that, it's probably best if I leave and just get back the info.
Yep.
Yeah.
You make your way out, not him. You make your way away. As the two of you leave, you return relatively swiftly to your allies. As Jane, Lane's cousin, seems to have a little wag to their tail as they have completed their task.
So the
what'd you find?
officer guy has the deck, apparently, or at least is related to it.
Carter.
I don't know him well enough, so I didn't bother talking to him. And besides, regular students aren't allowed to go through the maintenance shaft. Correct?
It makes sense. I mean, he would be someone who could make their way there just like I would. But
Was he also the student officer around when Sam got hit and did nothing about it?
Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy.
Yep.
I know him.
He was talking with the two teachers. By the way, yep, Price is there.
Of course he is.
Goody.
Yep.
and he would have his
Like, you
his
never
regular yellow dual thong as well.
Fuck.
I thought you
What was the
took
worst
his.
timeline?
At this point, we know
Yeah,
that
but-
he would have, at the very least, touched the beret.
Which, if there was a deck there, that means he is the prime suspect, yeah. I don't believe that Jane had seen it, had smelled any other since, correct?
Correct.
Except maybe Susan's. Why is it even still there if she doesn't exist in this time?
Probably, if I had to make an assumption, because we saw it happen.
Either that or a
Don't make
similar
sense,
event
but why
What
would
if-
it exists there because we saw it happen, but it's not in there?
If a similar event happened, then who did it here if it couldn't have been Susan?
You're making a good point. I just have no other arguments.
I mean, possibly Carter himself. Then he eventually picked up the deck.
Really odd. But at least we now know. As
And
far
we'll
as
see if-
his room, that would be over at the student officers area. The only people who have access there is myself and all of the other, members of Sector Security. They don't live here, though. Only the student officers do.
He didn't have any deck boxes on him, so that's probably a chance to check out his room currently. As long as he doesn't go to his room.
We don't usually
That
carry
would
that
put you
kind
in
of stuff
danger.
on us. But he does have a room in the raw dorms, just like I have a room in the obelisk dorm, but we don't ever use it. So
Well, he is around the raw dump frequently at that point, so it
Yeah.
might be a good place to check for you guys as well. Get Natal's deck and get the other deck. Unfortunately, fortunately for us, he can't report about the pursuit deck going missing because he never reported about having the pursuit deck if you guys do end up taking it.
if that's what that is, yeah, I don't see anybody keeping it without telling someone. And I doubt that anybody here turned it in, but maybe he did. I can go and speak with the leader of the student officers.
Gotcha.
I can see what he has to say. You guys would know the person that they're talking about, obviously, would be at this point Venture, not Moriard.
Yeah.
Then I'll go do that. They look back over toward Taliesin. They open their mouth to say something, but then just sort of stop and then walk past him. You guys take care of yourself. If there is any issue, let me know.
Will do.
All right.
She waits. Doesn't hear a or anything from Taliesin, and then just leaves.
You piss her off with something? What's going on with that?
Emerald is on mute. He BRB.
Yeah, Emerald BRB'd
Oh.
right at the worst
That's
possible
hilarious.
time
Yeah.
for that. But hey, it's fine. That just builds onto the bad thing. It builds onto the drama.
Telenovela is back, baby.
It's okay.
Are you
Yeah,
guys really gonna try to sneak in?
Why not?
Because it's bad.
Yeah,
We'll have
at
Sammy
this
with
point,
them.
I think we can't like duel it out of them. Then I feel like we just have to go and grab it the fun way. I'm not
Yeah,
excited about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm
You
like,
just
know,
called it the fun way.
it is the fun way. I am lying to you. Yes, it is like I'm a little excited about it.
You three just talk to Sammy about it since he had the plan originally. I'll see if I
we can
can
talk.
drum up a backup plan just in case.
I mean, okay, all right. Let's commiserate. What would a backup plan from there on be, right? Okay, like we think they got it, right? They got the thing. What's our backup plan if we failed to take it? Because at that point, presumably we get caught.
Well, the backup plan will be you guys get a light punishment. I wouldn't be there, and then I would challenge him and see if I win. Because at that point, I can just goad them into stuff like, oh, hey, the deck is useless in your hands too. Even if you had to sabotage it, make a public display.
Oh, I mean, at that point, you can start with that one if we're gonna goad them, right?
No, we don't need to, right now at least. Again, it's a strong deck apparently. So, let's do the safe option, which is apparently stealing it. I don't know how that's the safe option, but it is.
Do we really care that much about that deck?
What do you mean?
I mean, he didn't seem to care that much about it.
He would have cared if it wasn't sabotaged. Like you said,
I guess,
he mentioned he was almost about to win. And then he lost as when you guys told me it was a humiliating fashion, right?
I guess so.
I think it's better if he does know at some point.
I'd rather just tell him. But
no, if you tell him,
I also want to respect my friend's wishes of stealing.
I don't know. I feel like the best thing to try to go and steal would probably be that other deck. I mean, we can't let anyone know that it's gone, and if he tries to say that we stole something from him, he has to tell us what it is, so I don't even.
That is right.
I don't know about the other one. I mean, if you have the chance, yeah. If you really want to, get it, but the other one seemingly is more important, right?
Yeah, the other one's more important.
One of them's rare and powerful and definitely going to be hard to beat whenever we go into the winners tournament. Well, when you guys go into the winners tournament. But the other one just seems like it's a lot more important.
It is.
That's a good argument, yeah.
Again, the priority will be for you guys to get the Pursuit deck, but if you can get the Blue Eyes deck, go for it.
I'm sorry for meddling as much as I am today.
You're allowed
I mean, we're all meddling together, right? That's part of the fun.
Correct.
Can't throw us all down the well. He can't throw us all down.
He can't toss us all off of the academy.
He has to do it like 2 by 2.
Besides, if worst comes to worst, we can probably still force people to duel.
You probably shouldn't.
Oh, but he can in this timeline. Remember, he now has a way to carry more people. The dual thong.
Does that like give you more muscles or something?
Gives you more mana.
What?
It's like a magic thingy. He talks a lot about it. I don't.
We haven't eaten in a while, so let's get some food.
Okay. I've never had a joke so furiously canceled, but I accept it.
You guys begin to make your way over toward the kitchen.
Oh, we're going eggs and wakey.
Oh, you're going over to wakey wakey. Okay.
Yeah,
The
I want to give
wakey.
them good food.
Oh, I did. Well, excuse you.
Oh,
You're calling the drawbreads bad? I'm gonna kill you. I'm playing.
We should get some job runs. We've literally not taken any advantage of that at all.
It's not that big.
We need to at some point go back to fishing for the golden. What's the point if we don't fish for the golden eggwich?
You guys don't need the golden eggwich. Who cares?
We can do eggwich shopping tomorrow.
I do. I care.
We can buy some before your heist.
Okay. Yay.
It's not like the golden eggwich was that powerful the last time you guys saw it.
It only was so powerful that it rewired. It was only so powerful that it rewired it.
I can see the future.
You guys would make your way over to Wakey Wakey Eggs and Bakey. As you guys step inside to said Wakey Wakey Eggs and Bakey, you would see that there is a nice nice number of people here, but again, we're at like midway through the day, so like not a ton of guests. There's like one table that has like some students at it. We'll say like some obelisks because they have the least to really care about. It's like, yeah, we're already at the top of the school. Who gives a fuck? As you guys step in, you guys will hear from the side. 1 moment.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
As
Hey, Bella.
Bella would make their way over as they look at you, Kate. Hi, where have you been? I mean,
outside.
Welcome, Master.
No. You can keep the same energy. Just a busy day is all. How are you?
A busy day? You've been gone for 3 days? Not that I was
Busy
counting.
days.
I think she was counting.
I wasn't counting that much. I was just
She was counting
I
every day you were
happened, I
gone.
happened to notice that you weren't in class for 3 days is all.
I appreciate
Counting.
that.
No, didn't you guys notice? We
We were
also
also gone.
we were also gone.
Yeah.
I knew that.
We're also counting as we're gone.
Yeah, I counted all of you as well. I just.
No, you didn't.
What do you need?
We know.
What would you like? No, you should come sit down.
Table, please.
Didn't
You
even
guys-
notice my ribbon.
Is that new? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Jane. Say hi to Jane.
Pet's dog.
Yeah.
The funnier part that you could have done is say hi, Jane, to Benny.
That would be so funny. You're right. You guys are led over to one of the other tables. As you do, you tell them to greet Jane. She does greet your obviously Rottweiler, but definitely no one's gonna call it out. Definitely, seriously, no one. As she looks to you guys, she would ask you guys to order. Obviously, we can settle the orders out of not really needing. There's nothing humongous on the menu that would affect you guys. That being said, each of you would get your meal. You would find that there is a familiar voice coming from inside, cooking your meals as well. As stepping out from the inside, half in a man outfit, half not, sort of like in a cook's apron, steps out, makes their way over toward the table. Hey, you guys!
Hey, being a minute.
Hey.
What the fuck is happening around here?
Ah, so you've noticed.
Witch fight.
You say, "Oh, you noticed." It's like, why the fuck wouldn't I notice?
Most people
Some people haven't.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. What the fuck's going on?
Timeline shift.
As this is crazy, the entire fabric of the world got shifted 2 degrees to the left.
This entire realm you're in is
Yes.
crazy.
It's also shattered. In a different way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Believe me, we're still reeling from that too.
Not only that, seriously, like, everything's changed and you're fine with it? Everything's fine?
No.
Oh. What's going on?
Everything's got a little wrong.
Eat your eggs.
She like
Okay.
just slams it over toward you, Gregor, and over toward you, Taliesin. The first ones that she seems to serve.
Thank you, girl.
Thank
She
you.
she seems to more delicately bring it over to Benny and Kate.
Unfortunately, this is a situation where we just have to deal with it.
That's my customer.
God damn it, I will be right back once more. I apologize. It should be the last time.
Yeah, whatever.
You
Go
want-
and do your sampling.
He needs to piss.
Those are my customers. I'm
Need to
supposed-
make some waffles.
I'm supposed to talk to them, not you. So, you guys went back?
Mm-hmm.
How'd everything go? What's going on?
So the Yamanaga is dead.
Okay. That is... Oh, the phantasm thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a group of people trying to get all the sewage and stuff. Power, whatnot.
Also a phantasm thing?
Yep.
Okay.
They took the lightning one.
Summon skull?
No.
Thunder
no,
Dragon?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the lightning dude called?
Raijin?
Raijin, they took
Raijin.
Yeah. His power.
Okay.
They took some ancient power that collected them, and then they got trapped in the Shadow
Oh,
Labyrinth.
that thing that you guys were... Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So that happened.
I don't think they're the ones that took that.
What do you mean they're not the ones who took that?
That was us.
You took Raijin?
What do you think we were doing in that place whenever you guys showed up?
You didn't make it clear. No.
I mean, I didn't do it in particular. That wasn't what I was... I was stationed outside of where Raijin was. You guys dueled me there, remember? Oh, you guys didn't even know it was there.
Yep.
Oh, we
We
didn't
didn't really know.
You're crazy.
But I mean,
It's good news that they don't have him.
They
they
have
did
it,
say
yeah.
that they had it.
they did say that they had it. So, but we saw. I mean, I guess since they moved their base, they wouldn't have noticed that it was gone. It was just left unprotected, I guess.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I just assumed that whatever we took out of that place, you turned into that summon skull guy.
Apparently not that one, I guess.
I guess they didn't take it all.
Summon Skull stopped doing lightning, didn't it?
And we went to see him before we left.
Ah, okay. I forgot. It's been a while.
She thinks to herself, if we don't have it, and we were working with those cloak guys, maybe they took it from them?
Makes sense.
More than likely.
I could try to get a hold of them.
The cloak guys?
Yeah, the guys from your world. The ones
Yeah,
who
that can work.
the ones who sent us after the guy.
That'd be good.
I'll see if I can check in on them, see what's going on, but no promises. If they did
No,
get
yeah,
stolen from, or if they did get swindled, they might have something to say about it.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll appreciate someone who's interested in affecting the party who swindled them.
At the very least, they should be able to get you in other places in the dueling world. They look around at each of you. Did you seriously just come here to eat? You didn't come here to talk to me?
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Benny. Nice bow.
To be fair,
Thank you.
you never visit us. Come on, it can't just be one way.
But come on, the whole world seems to shift around, and you guys don't. I thought you came to me for a reason. I should be cooking.
I mean, we kind of
Hey, you don't have to go with the personal,
This place would
Listen.
be better.
If it makes you feel better, we just got back. I'm sure they would have thought to come get you, person who I don't know and who still has my food.
Can I eat now?
She just glares over toward Casti and slides a thing of eggs and bacon over at her. This isn't even what I
I
ordered.
apologize. We are friends, right? We are friends, right? I failed you as a friend. I should have done better.
I mean, you guys hardly talk to me, so I was starting to wonder if we were. I mean, acquaintances.
But that's the thing. I abandon everyone. That's my friend. I just walk away from there.
I think your nerd is broken.
Yeah, he's a bit broken right now.
Just
Regardless, Rocky,
He's been broken for a long time.
we just don't know who in this particular timeline is going to be, one, unaffected by what happened, and two, is aware and
Well, I mean, I'm not
from it.
I'm not from this place, so
Yeah.
I mean, I should be your top pick.
Well, you are now.
Should be your number 1 draft pick. Also, the lady who's here should also be your number 1 draft pick.
Is she here currently?
If she was, I wouldn't be slacking off right now.
I mean, you would be.
Well, I wouldn't be slacking off so visibly.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Cool. When's she coming back?
Probably a couple hours. She's usually gone during the day. She usually shows up whenever the kids get out of class.
Cool. I guess we're resting here for a couple hours.
Do we have to keep bringing you stuff?
No. You can sit down when you want to, though.
Oh, cool. She sits down. Those are my customers.
You can sit down on my lap.
Oh my god.
Okay, yay!
In front of other people. Too many people.
You guys.
I'm not gonna abandon you guys.
You know what, man? That's good. I'm glad. I'm gonna pat him on the back.
Does this school have a therapist?
We're gonna eat those eggs.
One.
Yeah, there seems to be something heavy going on. I'll be back.
I really need to talk to Sam about switching rooms at this point. I just really think that if he just switched Benny in my room, it'd be a whole lot better for those
I
two.
need to keep an eye on you so you don't get into the darkness because I care about you.
I don't
I don't need
let
your
you
savior
go, Tally.
complex all over me, dude.
Hey, you should be nice to Benny.
What's it called? Tough love?
He just had some
Without
tough
the
love.
love part.
I'll
Benny-
just say the one part.
Benny, what does he know? He hasn't been around you in years.
What?
What does he know? He hasn't been around you in years.
Taliesin?
She's
No.
talking about NATO.
Or
Nate,
Oh.
Klein, or whatever you
okay.
called him.
His name's NATO now.
Yeah,
Even if we left on bad terms, I will never
Why do I
detonate.
change the name?
Bad association. NATO probably more friendlier on sponsorship deals. I don't know.
Oh, Klein's pretty exotic.
I know, but like Klein, the guy who won a duel because his friend forfeited, really puts a bad taste in people's mouth.
would people
Does he
even
own a
remember a
company?
small tournament that people did when they were in middle school?
Did they
No, but
actually
I
make an
remember that-
article about that?
Probably not, right?
They probably would if he was aiming to be the best. But more importantly, Klein is a memory of his past. Like, you've talked to him before when you didn't know he was Klein, correct?
Yeah.
Those conversations were normal, right? For you, I mean.
Were they?
Sit.
He did like often
She wants
like
the
talk
drama.
to you directly,
Oh, God.
and
Bulls.
whenever like we were standing together, like the last time too, he would like specifically talk to you most of the time, and I was also there.
I'm sorry that he
That-
hated you.
Oh, I think it's that he wanted to talk to you.
Yep.
I don't think he had that strong of a thought before, but now probably there's a lot of mixed emotions with what just happened.
He called Gregor the new one.
Yeah, well, people hate being replaced.
I would never replace.
Well,
Well, I'm not good enough for you anymore, Benny.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
You should stop bullying him like that. Why am I telling you that?
Why am I the one
little
saying
fun.
that?
It's a little fun. It's a little fun. Come on.
The point is, his feelings and your feelings are both valid.
Yeah.
He made fun of his bow. I don't think they're as valid.
I mean, I will say that he should have been the one to approach you about any of it. That's on him for not doing
And
that.
I
When
wasn't.
you approach someone that you knew but they don't recognize you,
If there were, certain unfinished feelings and things about it, it would probably depend on what was happening.
Look,
see, depends.
he's not completely at fault. I was gonna make a bad joke at him before Gregor stopped me. He was saying, "You look like a girl," and I was gonna say, "Well, you're crying like one," and that was against my honor system, and I understood that.
Yeah, both of those sound really sexist.
Exactly.
You can't just be saying that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
My voice went there.
That's why I stopped, and I thank you for stopping me from saying something sexist, Gregor.
It's okay, I would have beat him up for it anyway. Failed, but if I had landed it, I would have.
And thank you for sticking up to me, even though I'm not good to abandon you.
Didn't think you would, Benny.
We can all agree that
Didn't.
he said some really dumb and hurtful things.
It's not dumb.
It was dumb.
I did abandon him, and I'm still making excuses not to try.
He also should have fought more for you, your attention, your friendship.
And all of that happened whenever you guys were younger. You both probably made some mistakes back then. I don't think you did, but I guess he felt hurt that he couldn't hang out with you anymore after. Maybe that's why he's mad, but he did get angry first. In the end, you guys were just a bunch of hurt kids. Of course you're gonna make stupid decisions or not want to be around somebody if they yell or be mean to you.
Exactly. So I shouldn't put that against him when I talk to him. Even if I do want to punch him.
But now he did say those stupid things.
To be fair, Benny also said a stupid thing. Man, you two are best friends. You're both stupid.
To be honest, I was gonna say worse than prick.
You're both really stupid. It's kind of beautiful.
I don't punch like I used to.
Used to punch harder.
Well, yeah.
He said something about you being in attack mode?
Dude,
Oh yeah.
Really knows him.
Unbuttons his shirt, shows that he's wearing it underneath his uniform.
You were wearing it.
Oh.
You're dedicated.
Oh, that's cute. Is that Gazelle?
Oh yeah. We found this at Hot Deck Card.
Hot Deckard. Yeah, I love that place.
Hot Deckard.
okay, I'll take you shopping there next time.
I mean, not, there's better places to go.
Okay, you just tell me.
Oh my god.
Oh, you should get back to work.
I'm on break.
Okay, get comfortable.
He's on break. There you go.
You just hear, she's not on break.
You wouldn't lie to me, Bella, would you?
I quit.
I'm kidding.
You're under contract. You can't quit.
Get back to work. Okay, she was less clinging in our original universe.
It's not the correct one.
Was she?
She was. This is fine, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's like when you flip your pillow. It's not the same.
You have to use your new cat magics on them to get them to remember.
Wow, okay, I didn't think that you'd say that after everything that's happened.
Listen, I'm not the one who said I don't care what happens to this place. I said it's not the same. Like,
I know what you guys doing.
Unimportant. So let's figure out Benny's relationship problem.
Does it have anything to do with the fact that you weren't listening when that one girl said that they were leaving and all of us said yeah, and then she looked at you and then she walked away?
The hell you say to Allie to get him pissed off at you?
Because Emerald was gone and
They're repairing their sibling dynamic. It's gonna take some time. And
Well, they're having a
I mean, we didn't really have a sibling dynamic.
Like
It's that
I
we
said,
shared
you
a
guys
sibling.
like I said, you guys are repairing your sibling dynamic.
Lost in dynamics.
The dog. Nod sagely.
Look, in this universe, her and Taliesin were way closer, apparently childhood level. So
No,
you know.
that's not at all the thing. You
No,
got
no,
that entirely wrong.
I thought you said we were looking for him together.
Yes, our brother that we both had from different worlds, Demetrius.
Yeah, it sounds like in this universe you guys were slightly closer.
Kate,
that
we're from
true?
2 different families. That's the whole weird bit about it, that my brother is also somehow related to her. It's weird. It's
Yeah,
a weird
like,
situation. We're
what
not.
I'm saying
We
is-
were never family specifically.
I know that. I'm just saying in this universe, it sounds like you guys were much closer. Like,
That's not what that was, Kate.
She seemed to really be upset at you.
yep.
She was very upset at me.
I'm just saying, if we pull up some news article and have a picture of the two of you together, that shows everything. 1 second, let's see Schroeder.
We don't have connections to the internet on our dual discs.
Yeah, the only
except for
one
Nano.
that would have anything like that is Gregor.
Well,
Gregor, do your
it looks like they've come
I mean, I
back
can-
for me again.
I can connect Jane to Wi-Fi.
Okay, go connect your dog to Wi-Fi. You don't have to ask me for anything.
Jane, connect to
I
Wi-Fi.
never want to be included. What would I want to be included in?
Are
Jane-
you trying to trick
Jane
him into
tilts her
saying a
head.
thing? I don't get it.
Jane tilts her head.
That was a joke. Anyway, Gregor, do your thing.
What were you saying,
She doesn't
Taliesin?
have
Say-
Wi-Fi.
I'm just confused. Are y'all trying to trick me into saying what was actually happening by saying that? I don't get it. I don't get it.
No.
My brain hurt.
Gregor, pull up some Taliesin files.
What? Oh, look up his name on the internet. That's what you're asking.
All right.
Let me show
Specifically,
how many
are you looking? Who are you looking for?
Taliesin and Allison, if there's any like foes together of them at like
I
big
mean, your
events,
best bet
because
would be
they're
looking up Demetrius Blythe or Demetrius fucking Schroeder.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a news article that a rich guy disappeared back in the day.
All right, let's give it a try.
You try looking up Demetrius Schroeder and you get no hits.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, now Blythe.
If you remember earlier as well, Taliesin, one thing that she had said before whenever things were going on is that everybody stopped looking for her or stopped looking for him, and even the people at the academy seemed to not acknowledge anything about him. Where you remember, whenever you came to the academy, people did talk about your brother.
People did talk. That's probably a this world thing then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So nothing
try
seems to come up for
Blythe.
Demetrius Schroeder.
Let's try her, right?
Yeah,
Trying Allison?
Try delete.
Do-do-do. Gregor, give me a luck roll, please.
Get
Okay,
that look
dokie.
on.
Let's see what old Saint Google has to say. Here's my dice.
I like to think it's called Doodle.
16.
That's pretty fucking good.
Old Saint Google.
You find from several
I
years
should call
back.
it Old Saint Stratos because it's a searcher.
You find from several years back what appears to be a picture of Allison Schroeder. She seems to be depicted in what appears to be looking as if they're an elementary school kid. You also find that they appear to be at a park with a much older gentleman next to them, seemingly pushing them on the swing, and what appears to be a small Taliesin
Told you so.
at the top of a slide.
Allie?
Told you so.
Allie?
Your foot
Oh.
tastes
Great
good there,
news.
buddy.
Siblings now.
Yeah. Told you so. Told you so.
Taliesin,
Told you so.
What the fuck is going on?
you see a picture of mini you with your brother and with Allison.
Told you so. Why do you think you were so upset? Man, I'm so good at understanding women. Even beyond timelines, I am right.
Are you doing a little jig?
I don't understand this. This
I don't
is
know what to
even
tell you.
weirder.
You will
than
find
before.
that
Stratos has spoken.
you will find that neither Taliesin or their brother are mentioned in this article. It just says that it says Allison Schroeder out with family.
You guys like.
You guys are
Do you have
siblings.
your last name in this one?
Mhm.
Okay, you guys Schroeder's in this one? Like, what's going on with that?
I mean, try looking up Talison's parents.
We'd have to look up the registry at Schroeder Corp to find them, but I don't understand at all what this is.
Yeah, if it means you guys are siblings or you guys are married into each other.
That I could potentially see, but
Do you want to look up your parents, Taliesin?
yes, I do.
You do
All
not
right,
get
let's
you do not
see.
get any hits whenever you put in your mother or father's name.
I guess I will try individually their name, but also Schroeder.
You find pictures of your mother and father in Schroeder Corp. However, their last name is not Blythe.
Oh, that's not what I'm saying. You got a new sibling now?
And
You got a
what
new
does it
name
say their
now?
last name is?
Their last
Looking
name
back
is
at the
Schroeder.
Yeah, so they're Schroeder now. Why are they Schroeder? I'm not. My parents just worked for them.
Like I said, siblings or you got married in, so congrats. Can you type Allison and marriage?
What the fuck?
Allison
I'm-
Schroeder marriage. Try
I-
that.
I don't.
I'm just saying, double check.
There's no
Do you want
hits
the-
from Allison Schroeder marriage.
Okay. Good news. You ain't
You
married.
guys are really screwing up my search history here.
It's fine. It's fine. It's technically.
What are
I'm
the
just
hits?
waiting to ban you for something.
As Gregor looks to the search history, you don't have to scroll up any.
What are the hits?
What are you looking for?
What?
You said there were 2 hits, right?
I said there were no hits on
No
Allison
hits.
Schroeder marriage.
You're really messing up my fucking search history.
I guess the only other thing is to look up the original CEO's name of Schroeder Corp.
You look up the original CEO. You do find the original CEO of Schroeder Corp. Hold on, I actually have his name. Hold on.
You look up name
Oh shit!
of CEO.
Before I
and
look
then
at
Google
shush
just
for a
goes,
second. Before I look for that, Eggy 20 minutes ago gave $30 and I didn't see it.
Thank you, Eggy.
I'm sorry for
Thank
shushing
you,
you.
Eggy.
I feel really bad. Eggy, thank you for the $30. It says have some DP for the eggs and bakey special.
Hey.
Yay, thank you.
I'm so sorry. I'm also sorry to you, Benny. I felt really bad about
You know
that,
what?
so I had to say something.
You won't make me feel as bad as in Discord right now because I finished the thing I was working on, but you can't have this full image because it exceeds 10 megabytes, a whole 20.
It's fine. Thank you very much, Eggy. Everybody, give yourselves. I'm gonna round up this time, so that things can just for good. Everybody, give yourself 4,000 DP.
Let's go.
Okay, yay.
Thank you very much. I'm so sorry I didn't look at it for so long. Now going to the list of people and their names because I have all of the big CEOs' names on here for just in case things happened.
CEO names as Google's like, oh sorry,
It is
Noogle.
Adamant.
It's like, nice try, Luigi.
It is Adamant,
Adamant Schroeder.
otherwise
Schroeder.
known as Adam Schroeder, but it is Adamant Schroeder.
Did something happen to him?
No, Adamant Schroeder is still the leader of Schroeder Corp. You do know, looking at it, that there is an article about Adamant Schroeder. from around the things you're kind of looking into, because your search history is obviously going to show you like different things connected to what you've been looking for before, because they're always fucking watching us.
To be
Oh,
fair,
God.
at least in this case, this is Price's search history.
You find whenever you look into it, whenever you are looking through the things for Adamant Schroeder, you find that there is an article that mentions his sister, and his sister seems to be your mother's name, Butt Schroeder. And because you were looking
Again,
at marriage
I don't know how to tell
earlier,
ya.
because you were looking at marriage earlier, you do find what appears to be a marriage license of your mother and father, where your father took your mother's name.
Well,
Oh,
mystery
buddy. Yeah,
It
there
seems
it is.
it seems a big change in this world, something you would not have known before any of this Taliesin, or maybe again something that would have completely changed in this timeline, is that in your world neither of your parents were Schroeders, or they never told you about that. But in this world, your mother was a Schroeder and your dad took your mother's name, which does bring up a fun thing.
Yeah.
You understand now why you couldn't get a hit on Taliesin Blythe.
Yeah. The funniest thing you can do right now is to change my
Mr.
sheet to say
Schroeder.
Taliesin Blythe and Taliesin Schroeder.
No worries, I'm on it. Where is my beautiful green? Don't worry, my boy. Gender name change coming up by yours truly.
So,
Perfect.
Taliesin, I'm not here to tell you I told you so, but I told you so.
Taliesin,
Is this
again,
how you feel all the time?
when you think back toward how Allison was treating you, you remember before talking with Allison and how she was really worried about her brother and was very much like sort of bonding with you over it, but not like super crazily. But this Allison seemed to really tear into you. They
This
seem to
Allison-
really be showing a lot more of a connection with you than the previous Allison.
You know, it's a good thing that she didn't figure out that you didn't realize that you guys were siblings. You know, I think that would crush your soul.
I don't
hope
know
you're a
what
good
to say
actor,
about
buddy.
this. I don't know what to do with this information, though. We already said the thing about tie-line shenanigans.
I think you can't put that genie out of the bottle now.
She
It's okay.
doesn't-
It's okay, Taliesin. In your world, you weren't connected with her, so it's not by blood.
Shut the fuck up. I never thought that even for a second. As soon as I found out she and I had like
you
a
were
relationship
like,
to
we
my
are
brother
not
like that.
siblings, and I was this close to having Gregor say, all right, so if you had to fuck her, will you do it? If your answer is no, you're siblings.
Or you're needing to go to therapy.
Oh no! The random gamut says he's no longer Taliesin fucking Blythe. He's Taliesin fucking Schroeder.
Schroeder.
I'm Taliesin fucking Schroeder now.
So how does it feel, Taliesin fucking Schroeder?
It feels like I need to find out my bank account information.
Too bad we can't use that in Duel Academy.
Sure sucks. That we
Man, I
can't
thought you were
remember
just on the
rules that
phone. We kept
much.
getting like these weird things from your bank all the time.
My point is, we just have to go with the flow with what we have in this world, because we can't change the clock. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Which means we have to deal with Price again. Ooh.
Out of
Oh,
everyone,
yeah. Ooh, I
he
don't
should.
want
If there's anybody in this fucking academy that is unaffected by the timeline shift, it would be him.
He did not make eye
believe
contact
it.
with me when I saw him. And
That's
in the
really
sense of like
weird.
he wasn't surprised or anything.
That's really weird.
Is it?
I mean, if he hates you guys as much as you all said he did,
then
Yeah,
he
he
would
He
have
can't,
done.
he can't like throttle us in front of
I mean,
everyone either.
Oh no, he
He was here before us. If he is the same, he would have done everything in his power with his newfound power to fuck us over, get us kicked out or something.
Yeah.
Of course, the Chancellor isn't here. He wouldn't give a shit. He would still do everything, including probably using sex for security. Because we
Like I
know that
said.
there are people that are probably on his side in there.
Again, he's probably a different dude, so he's less of a concern. If he hates us that much, he
We
would.
shouldn't be operating like it's definitely a different dude.
Yeah, especially he could be different, granted, but he's similar enough that he probably is still doing the stuff that he would do with the same motivations.
Look, the students are doing stuff voluntarily. We can't do shit right now.
I'd say we have to the front, so let's keep an eye out, maybe.
Like, there's a
What
non-zero
happened to
chance.
Jane then?
Yeah, like there's a non-zero chance that he
Not that
threw
one.
people in.
Not that Jane. Sorry.
Oh shit, yeah, what's happening with that actually?
The other Jane Homestuck.
Yeah, how's that going?
Cause like you guys bought his house, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
We
a
sure
good
did
point.
buy his house.
What is
I mean,
happening with that?
He also
I mean-
hasn't been there for enough time. We probably still own it.
Yeah, you could probably call her, Brega. Do you have a number?
I don't. Do I? I don't think we ever exchanged it.
She didn't really have one.
Yeah, like there's nothing to call.
It's probably
I mean,
a
I guess
talk
they could-
to
Yeah,
Gem
I
and
don't know.
Nadia. Because they would have. I know one of them went with her to get the
Yeah,
house.
check your wallet that's shaped like slot
Yeah, but
machine,
they
and the
aren't
way
gonna
to
have
open
any
it is
phone
using
numbers
the.
either, right? This is the only like
Yeah.
dual
like,
distance got it in the
now,
academy.
That's the thing we check out on the weekend. So
Ooh.
just. Do
I mean, if there's a
what we
problem, she would have ran here.
can. Would she? Could she even get through the barricade? Well, security anyway.
I mean, visiting. People have. I mean, there's big tournaments coming up. People are allowed to visit the academy.
True.
Not only that, but her friends are here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
There are
what I'm
several
saying,
ways for her to get in. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
if there was a
That's what I'm saying.
problem, she would be here soon.
Yep.
Didn't that Riku guy say that one of the people here was like a signer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, like one of the friends from like the satellite, right?
Do you think any of them felt anything or had anything change around them?
I
If
just-
there's
yeah.
that person that's gonna feel it, it has to be like one of those signer fellas, right?
Yeah.
Signs
So we
of
got to go
people
talk
from
to. I think her name was Mars.
Right.
Ah.
Should we go there now, or should we just wait here for a bit more?
You said you were wanting to
And
wait
what are
on
we
your
waiting for?
wait on your grandma, right? Or
Mhm.
we can go and then come back.
We can go and come back. It's fine.
Yeah.
Do that.
I mean, yeah, the time will pass anyways. That's what you're saying.
Okay.
No, they were. Wait, the others were there when we went by the place.
Yeah, they're probably talking a bit long, so we can do a quick checkup anyway. So let's just
No.
what's up.
So did Price in this world throw someone into the hole?
We
Let's
have
not
no
let's not
verification
think
on
about that.
so let's
Yeah,
not
I
let's-
think
about
I
that.
think we'll figure that out if he looks at me.
Yeah, if he goes and goes, oh, you're not supposed to be, and then we know.
All right, then we'll stick by your side.
Thank you. I don't want to be
Cool.
near him.
Cool.
That was delicious.
Yep. Let's go to the garage and then come back here.
Here you go, Taliesin. Some of my bacon because you're going
No.
through it.
No.
Benny, eat your bacon.
Why did you order bacon? You're a vegan.
Benny, don't eat your bacon.
Eggs are also not vegan.
I didn't ask for anything. It was just handed to me, and I was too
Benny,
polite
give me
to
your
say
food.
anything.
Benny,
I
give me
was
your
gonna-
food. I'll go bring it back.
Oh no, I'll eat it. Don't worry.
Wait,
He
hold
didn't
on.
ask
There's
for
two-
that. I want to make sure he got what he asked for.
I didn't
Oh,
ask
he's
for
getting
any-
more. Yeah, go get that. Yeah, all right.
Excuse me,
I'm
ask
just
for
putting
no
the plate-
bacon.
Oh my god.
I think
Vegan.
I think that with them going to make sure you get your vegan bakey.
This game is unserious.
I think with them going to make sure you get your vegan bakey, and with everyone understanding where they want to go now, making their way over toward the garage to speak with the satellites, and potentially figure out what's going on with Miss Jane Homestuck. I think we are at a good point to end things for today.
Yeah.
As we had some pretty crazily emotional moments from a lot of people today, I think.
This show was crazy.
We got some fun stuff today.
Like how Benny was too polite to not mention the bacon. I
can't
cried.
believe, and I can't believe my parents are related to the Schroders and didn't say a fucking thing.
Either they were, or in this timeline they are. Or again,
You
something
just
else is
go-
happening, meaning that maybe there's some other kind of something happening. Who knows?
Maybe it has to
Also,
do with
the implication seems to be that the meta was never broken in this timeline.
Oh yes. Dad is king.
We looked at the meta.
Dad is king in
Dad
this
is
timeline.
king.
Dad is back and he brought the milk. That's the name of the article.
In this timeline, it wasn't Aurelia, it was Dad.
It was Dad, yeah.
Oh man.
Also, if the obelisks lost, that means that our friend did not in fact use her ultimate win strategy.
I mean, somebody ended up winning in the
true.
obelisks. At least one person
true.
won in the obelisks because Nada
Maybe
lost.
she did. Darren has.
I'm more surprised Kenneth lost.
Apparently the Raws fucking went crazy.
Went off.
I wonder
They in fact
how and
popped
why.
off.
So, like, were your parents swingers, or what's going on there? Tell us.
So we're gonna end the stream. Not the stream. We're gonna end the recording. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. What's up?
Oh no, I was just gonna say that sounds like a good point to end.
Hope everybody enjoyed
Okay.
themselves. We're learning quite a lot about this timeline series of events. Unfortunately, we don't know exactly who remembers the last timeline and who doesn't. However, there is apparently a Kate who, thanks to their newfound abilities, are able to awaken the memories in people's souls. That's pretty funny.
Yes, you do, of course.
But
Doesn't.
we'll see if that's ever needed. We'll see if that's ever fully relevant again. Definitely not. Don't use it on Price just in case he's not the same person.
No, I feel
That's a
like
good
I
point.
should use it on Price specifically.
Oh no.
I think you should use it on me so I know my sister.
Let's see who's trending in
think that
this
would-
world. Who's Goth Priska?
Oh my God.
Goth isn't my actual first name.
Before we end things off, Eric Erickson gives $180.
Hi, Eric Erickson.
I don't have anything
Yes.
funny to say. +3 to Carter.
Fuck you.
That's what I
I think that's
and he
hilarious.
doesn't.
I think that's really funny.
I think it's funny.
Potentially, freaking super dual deck, super
dual deck Carter.
freaking great deck Carter over here.
I don't like that we just have two separate Kane references.
It's great, right?
You know, it'd be funny.
This one's
Yeah,
the-
his soul got split.
this one's male Kane.
His soul got split. Like the evil and the good one got separated.
Yeah. This is
Saffron?
the Kane from the beginning that tried to fucking what was the
Panini press?
machine? Yeah, but that tried to panini press a person, and the other one was the one at the end that was nice to what?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna end things here. Thank you guys very much. Thank you very much, Eric Erickson, for the +3 onto Carter. I will find it very hard to make their deck better if they do have the special pursuit deck, because the special pursuit deck is really good. But I will try my best, even if that means I have to do something else for it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. With all that being said, we'll see you guys next week for some more of this. Hope you guys had some fun. And maybe we'll learn more about the differences between the timelines, and maybe we'll see if Taliesin and Allison have more of a connection in this timeline, or maybe we'll see if that even matters since her memories from the last timeline got awoken. Who knows? We'll see how things go. All you guys having seen all this today. Until next time. Like always, later days.
Good.
Bye-bye.